Check, 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 check. Let's do this. Cotter and Marshall show here on your Wednesday. Hop on that stream, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. While you're there, be sure to like, follow, and subscribe. Hang out with the Horde this morning, watching the show each and every day. You can always listen to the show. Download the app for free. Get us on your in-home smart speaker. Check us out at rock1061.com. Good morning, Marshall.
Good morning.
Went to the beach yesterday for the first time in like 2 years.
Yeah.
Passed out for about an hour.
Look like you got a little sun.
It was super nice. Had a couple really warm beers because I couldn't find a cooler, so I just threw them in a bag. Woke up. It was disgusting, but I drank it anyway. I went to Huckapoo's, had a great slice of pizza. It's a good day.
You sound like you had a good day. I also had a good day, Cotter, because I have this little baby right here. If you're watching the stream right now, you'll see the Fart Launcher 3000. That's right. I am a 37-year-old man. Am I 37 or 38? Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm up there in the 30s, and I own this gun.
Okay, so that looks pretty awesome.
It is incredible.
This is for upcoming Torture Tuesdays.
Correct. Yeah, a future Torture Tuesday, probably near the beginning of October. I decided to buy this child's toy, once again called the Fart Launcher 3000. It's got a little, little dead eye right there.
Scope.
A little scope. And this thing is amazing. And to tell you how much my wife loves me, she let me shoot her with the Fart Launcher 3000 last night.
Are you serious?
Yes. I was like, can we make sure this works? I knew it worked. I knew it worked because I already tried it. And she's like, yeah, fine. And I blasted her in the face with the Fart Launcher 3000. She did not have a good reaction.
All right, so we bought Liquid Ass months ago for a Torture Tuesday.
Right.
And the description of that was it's room clearing. Now, we kept that contained to a plastic bag so you can huff it.
Right.
You were really the only one who felt the effects of that.
Right.
Everybody who has heard that you've purchased this gun, I think, hates you. Because there is no way that is being contained to one person.
Well, what's the really cool thing is this little cartridge here. I'm going to undo it, and then I'm going to fill one cartridge, because I have another one, full of liquid ass.
So, do you buy new cartridges?
Yeah, you just buy new cartridges. It's like a scheme.
Sure it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's great. Well, I'll put it away, but I just wanted to show it off nice and early this morning while we had an opportunity. But you will see this again on the Cotter and Marshall, probably into September, maybe beginning of October. But this will come back very soon. But it's like show and tell right now. I have to show this off.
Fair enough. All right, coming up on the show today, Mac's going to join us at the top of the 9 o'clock hour for Chicks on Dudes. We've got another Mt Rushmore at the top of the 8 o'clock hour. And I absolutely love this Mt Rushmore. You sent this over via email, and I'm like, yes, all day long, yes. Cartoon characters you want to get drunk with.
Yeah, absolutely.
Such a good idea. We're putting together that Mt Rushmore. Going to take your calls, comments, and text. What's something you will do on vacation that you will never do in your normal life? I think we've all got a couple.
Yeah, I got a few.
All right, so we'll also talk South Park. The guys, they got $900 million. They're going to spend it in multiple ways, including weed. Governor Cuomo, he's resigning. And Robin, long overdue from the DC universe, Batman and Robin has come out of the closet.
Yeah, I mean, duh.
We all knew. We'll kick off the show with that next. About last night, Cotter and Marshall show is Rise Against a Nowhere Generation. Rock 106.1.
Good morning, everyone, on this beautiful Wednesday. Terabytes, Rhett, Wanda, thank you all for joining us. Wanda says Tony had a great morning. Tony, the husband. He got pulled over in Garden City with Bubba being in the hospital, so back in December, he forgot to renew his tag.
Oh, no, that sucks.
Wait. Forgot to renew his tag 8 months ago? Is that how long it's been? Oof. Hopefully it wasn't that long. Well, Like if it's like a month, they usually like let you off with a warning, but 8 months is hard to explain. Rhett says that looks like a Despicable Me gun or a Marvin the Martian invention. I don't know. But this thing, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. It's weird. At first, I wasn't able to get it to work. The spray cartridge was not working. I actually had to press down the lever a couple times for it to actually spray.
Okay.
But it works now.
Okay. You had to prime the pump.
Yeah, it definitely had to prime the pump. And the thing is, it's just a regular squirt bottle. They just put it in this stupid purple casing.
Right.
But it's got special screws. It's got like triangle screws in it. So I have to get a specialty screwdriver to open this up. And then I'll be able to pour liquid ass into another cartridge.
You're going to MacGyver that bitch.
Yeah, I'm going to MacGyver the living crap out of this. But I can't tell you how excited I am for this.
No, you don't have to tell us. It shows.
Yeah, I literally.
I don't think I've seen you this excited in a very long time.
I'm literally going to buy like family members. Like I'm buying my brother one of these just so I can shoot it in his face when I go see him in a few weeks. Anyway,
awesome.
get away from me or I'll play with it all day. That's what she said.
That was good. Ooh.
Okay, guys. Thanks once again for joining us this morning. Doing about last night, got 3 stories for you. First and foremost, Robin from Batman. He's bisexual, which means he is open to any and all comers. No pun intended. Ryan says, DIY liquid ass. Dude, seriously, I have. Hold on. I still have the majority of that bottle of liquid ass that we did that Torture Tuesday with right here next to me. So, yeah, I'm going to have to make sure I put that in very safely. I'm going to look like a mad scientist because I'm going to have, like, safety glasses on, plastic gloves. I'm going to have a couple funnels that I'm just going to throw away afterwards.
Yeah.
I'm just mostly excited. We got our first couple Torture Tuesdays already lined up.
Yeah.
Plus, we had just like a few physical ones that we were going to do. So I feel like we're already off to a good start of having our first, like, easily month or two of Torture Tuesdays kind of lined up.
I think so. All right, we got about a minute, guys. Got about a minute.
What you working on there over there?
Just email. So you'll be getting it shortly. Just
I don't want it.
Talking points for the weekend. Just wanted to get it out of the way. All right, got about 30 seconds.
Use that durian I mentioned yesterday. Reeks. Yeah. You mean that durian that's definitely not a jackfruit? Things we learned together, Ryan. All right, we're going to jump back on the air here in just a second.
Yep. I got about 15. So, guys, we'll be right back. Cotter and Marshall Show, story number 1 about last night. Sometimes you just read things and you're like, duh, should have happened a while ago.
Mm-hmm.
This just makes sense. After years of campaigning by writers and fans, I think something most of us expected finally happened. DC's Robin from Batman and Robin has come out as bisexual. Now, the current alter ego of Robin is Tim Drake. He dropped the news in the latest edition of Batman Urban Legends. The book dropped on Tuesday, and the story ended with Drake saying yes to going out on a date with a guy named Bernard Dowd.
Ooh, just the name. I don't know if I could date a guy named Bernard. Maybe
Really?
A Bobby or a Ben. Not Bernard.
I didn't know.
Bernard's a very unsexy name. I mean, Robin's not the sexiest name, but still, Bernard? Oh.
After coming to his rescue as Robin, Tim Drake stopped by Bernard's place, and he started to kind of hype himself up going in.
Oh, yeah.
He was a little nervous.
Well, that's what everyone does.
Yeah, he's like, okay, it's okay, Tim. You got this. When Bernard opens the door, he's on the verge of asking out Tim on a date, but Tim interrupts, and he says, I'm really glad you got home okay. I was relieved, but doing a lot of thinking about that night, the night he saved him, and I don't know what it meant to me, not yet, but I'd like to figure it out. And that's when Bernard just said, I was hoping you would. Would you like to go out with me? Robin, Tim Drake, said yes.
Huh. Magic. pure magic. Once again, this is Robin from Batman Urban Legends, one of those new comic books that DC has put out. So good, man. Robin's bisexual. Honestly, when you look at Burt Davis playing Robin back, with Adam West, you're like, there's obviously something going on here. Maybe not between them two, but those Speedos were a little tight, back then. So yeah, good for them, man. Good for them.
I mean, representation like this in different forms of media, I think, is very needed. Mm-hmm. And I mean, and in this situation, because you get a lot of times that you're just pandering to that community. Here, there's not pandering because I think, like you said, we all kind of expected this for decades, mm-hmm. and now that they're finally getting around to doing it now. Will that cross over into other elements when we see Robin, maybe on TV or maybe if he ever makes it back to the big screen? I don't know, but I think it's a nice start.
Yeah, I think this is really cool. I mean, it turns out not everyone's a white heterosexual superhero. Wow, shocker, guys. There's some different stuff out there. Who would have thought? So this is cool. I'm glad they did something like this. It makes everyone kind of feel included, whoever represents that community. So very cool stuff that DC did.
All right, coming up next, we've got story number 2. New York Governor Andrew Cuomo has resigned. Got details coming up. Stick around. Cotter and Marshall Show. Rock 106.1.
So with this Cuomo thing, remember how he showed up in Savannah and people weren't happy about that?
Yeah.
Are we going to talk about that?
It was posted somewhere on social media because, he met with, obviously, Mayor Van Johnson. And somebody, kind of called Johnson out on it. It's like, how's your buddy now?
Yeah. Awkward. You could actually look at that as an awkward situation, or what you could actually do is look at, did you see the clip of Mayor Van Johnson with the Savannah Bananas hat?
No.
Okay, so it was at the end of his press conference yesterday or the day before, but Mayor Van Johnson essentially said, Savannah is bananas for the Bananas, and it's after the Bananas won their championship just a few days ago. And out of his back pocket, he pulls a literally brand new Bananas hat. I mean, like, it still had the sticker on the lid and everything. Yeah. And I almost tweeted at both Mayor Van Johnson and the Savannah Bananas saying, huge fan, still got the sticker on the on the baseball cap. Nice.
All right. So, you are really late to the party if you're just now jumping on the banana bandwagon.
It honestly, outward perspective, and I'm sure Mayor Van Johnson's been to a bunch of Bananas games, and he is a fan of the team, obviously. They do a lot of great stuff for the community, but outsider perspective, dude, it looked like he just jumped literally the bandwagon and pulled a brand new cap out of his back pocket. Like, it was I don't know. I question Mayor Van Johnson's fandom to the Bananas.
I think that's fair. I think that's very fair.
I don't think I've ever seen Van Johnson photographed at a game before. Just throwing that out there.
Right. Never seen him wear. Have I seen him wear a hat? Ball cap?
I don't think I've ever seen him wear a hat. Ever.
Yeah. He had somebody run down to the stadium 5 minutes before the press conference. Go give me a hat.
Yeah. He probably just called the Bananas.
Yeah.
He just like, hey, have a hat over here now.
Jesse, hook me up.
All right, guys. Up next, talking about former Governor Cuomo getting ousted. Ousted himself. Yeah. Finally.
Politicians, most unimpressive people. Agreed, Charles. Agreed. And of course, he's denying it. And one of the lines he gave was pretty bad. Which was it? He chalked it up to him mistakenly not recognizing boundaries.
Like his entire life?
So you're admitting it, but you're not admitting it because you just admitted that you violated boundaries. I don't know. That to me is the worst effing excuse ever.
Yeah. Good morning, Holly. How are you?
It's like, I don't know. It's like if there's one person comes forward and, you've got people to defend your character, it's like, all right, let's see what happens. When you have multiple, not only that, the New York Attorney General going, he did all of this for years.
Yeah. It was. We'll talk more about it, but it was.
Come on, man.
It's ugly, man. Oh, on the nicer side of things, hold on, let me find it real quick. Oh, well, it'll take forever to find. On the nicer side of things, so when it comes to Twitch, which is a platform we knew nothing about, and we started a few months ago when we started the show. At least for me, I think it's kind of cool. We got 50 subscribers, or we're one person away from 50 subscribers.
Okay.
On Twitch, which actually leads us to like possibly monetizing our Twitch channel.
Ooh, 50 cents. Maybe $1. Wanda says he has worn some worn-out looking hats. Now he has a new crisp hat to wear.
Good for him.
Yeah, there you go.
It just looked. I mean, it literally had the stick. I mean, I wish it had a tag hanging at the back. But yeah, it's. I mean, he still had the stickers on the brim.
Maybe that's
of the cap.
Maybe that's how he wears his hat. Let's keep that sticker on.
I doubt it. Ryan, everyone get your alt account subbed, please. Love for everyone to sign up, subscribe to our good old Twitch channel today. That'd be an excellent.
Remember that this is the last show, live show this week anyway. My wife and I need to have an emotional breakdown because we're taking our kids to the youngest kid to college. So,
Still hasn't hit for the wife and you yet?
No, like I said, it'll be the way home. It'll be the drive home for my wife. That's when it's gonna be. That's when it's gonna be the roughest for her. I think probably for me too. I mean, I shouldn't say that. For me, it will be the last time seeing her before we leave because I know she will break down. She's very nervous about going, so I know she's going to break down, and that's what will get me. But I think that drive home, at least the first part's going to be rough for the wife.
And you guys are driving home Saturday, right?
Yeah. We're just going to get up Saturday morning and leave.
Charles says, does that mean we have to watch commercials on the stream? No, man. No. Unless it makes me money, then yeah. You'll watch all the damn commercials. I got to pay for that fence I bought from you, Charles, somehow. Come on, man. All right, how much time we got? Oh, we got
I got about 3 minutes, yeah.
So I found this story this morning before we jumped on Air Cotter, and I don't understand it, so I'm not going to pretend like I do.
Okay.
So hackers have perpetrated what is likely the biggest theft ever in the world of decentralized finance. So we're talking about like Bitcoin,
okay,
Dogecoin,
yeah,
all the coins. They stole about, $600 million yesterday in cryptocurrency. From a protocol known as Poly Network that lets users swap tokens across multiple blockchains. Once again, I'm not going to even try to understand what that just said, but I do know like some Ocean's 11 shit just happened, and I am upset that I wasn't part of it.
Well, Ian, wouldn't be the cool Ocean 11s, though. It's not like you're actually breaking into a bank. You don't have your bomb guy. You don't have your gymnast who's, been contorting into small spaces. You just got a couple nerds sitting in a room.
I know.
Typing away.
I just want to be the guy in the background of one of those rooms, like getting them like Mountain Dew, code red,
right.
And like ordering pizzas and combos and stuff for them, and be like, I'm your buddy, kept you fueled and hydrated for the big hack. Hook a brother up. Like, I'm just saying, I don't, like I said, I'm not even going to try to understand that, but also would like to be a part of it.
Yeah, I don't get any of the cryptocurrency stuff. I don't understand it.
I think I want to buy some, but I want to buy some that no one knows about yet. I want to get on the ground floor or something.
I've got a buddy who bought some early on, and I mean, granted, he hasn't cashed in on anything yet, and anything could happen, but I mean, he's up thousands of dollars.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, thousands of dollars.
Ryan says, Cotter, I'm not looking forward to taking my kids to college either, and I still have another 10-ish years to go.
Dude, it goes by so quick. I know everybody always says that, but holy crap, is it true, man? We've been here for 12 years, and it's like all of a sudden, and the worst timing for all of it, Facebook is hitting me with all kinds of like memories, and they're all from 10 years ago. My kids were little, out on the beach, And now I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it. You know, my oldest is going to be 21 this year. My youngest is 18. It's just like, God damn it, man. It sucks. It sucks. I'm happy for him. I think it's awesome, but it sucks.
Hey, you brought him up to the age of they're no longer technically your responsibility according to law. Congratulations.
Ish. You know, the youngest is still on insurance, all that stuff.
Well, she's 18, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, technically, you could cut ties. Just throwing that out there.
I could.
Yeah, you could cut ties.
I'll pass.
Oh, well, right. But, hey, you could.
The option's there. It's nice to know.
Yeah.
All right. We'll be right back, guys. Story number 2 about last night. There has been talk about sexual harassment issues with New York, or I should say former governor now, Andrew Cuomo. Well, last week, New York Attorney General announced the results of her office's sexual harassment investigation into Governor Cuomo. And according to the investigation, Cuomo sexually harassed former and current female staffers from 2013 to 2020.
The independent investigation found that Governor Cuomo sexually harassed multiple women, many of whom were young women, by engaging in unwanted groping, kisses, hugging, and by making inappropriate comments. Further, the governor and his senior team took actions to retaliate against at least one former employee for coming forward with her story, her truth. And Governor Cuomo's administration fostered a toxic workplace that enabled harassment and created a hostile work environment.
Now, with all this coming out from the Attorney General of your state, and you still deny any wrongdoing.
Yeah, he denied it. And how long did that last? Just a couple days? Maybe a week? He's like, nah, I'm still going to be the governor. I'm just gonna try to ignore this for now. And then eventually, just yesterday, he was like, actually, that was a terrible idea. Sorry about that. I'm going to step away, but I'm going to take 2 weeks to do it.
Yeah, I know this whole thing is weird to me because, like I said, he's still denying any wrongdoing. And one of the excuses he gave is just utterly idiotic. He's previously said he might have been too familiar with some of his staffers in the past, but chalked it up to him mistakenly not recognizing boundaries. So if your reasoning for defending yourself and saying you're innocent is basically saying you violated other people's boundaries, aren't you just kind of in a roundabout way saying, yeah, maybe I did it?
Maybe I did it. And hey, Cotter, it was only 11 people that he possibly sexually harassed. I actually saw the funniest thing online last night. Someone kind of changed. You know how they have those like news network kind of platelets like CNN and Fox News at the bottom?
Yeah.
I saw one that someone changed that said, I'm not a pervert, I'm just Italian for Governor Cuomo. That's obviously not an excuse, but hilarious.
Governor Cuomo did have his press conference yesterday where he officially resigned.
The best way I can help now is if I step aside and let government get back to governing. And therefore, that's what I'll do. Because I work for you. And doing the right thing is doing the right thing for you. Because as we say, it's not about me, it's about we.
So he is resigning as governor of New York because of multiple sexual harassment allegations. Yet, as he steps away, it's like, but I'm doing it for you. I'm such a good guy, I'm willing to step down for you.
Yeah, the government works for you, for us, but on government time, I was kind of sexually harassing women. No big deal.
So there's talk of legal action against the governor. There is one of his accusers already filed a police report out of Albany County, and they say they're investigating that now. I don't know if he ends up in jail, but I do think there will be lawsuits against him from multiple women.
Yeah, this is the end of his political career. He had a good run, probably.
All right, coming up next, story number 3 about last night. We talked about it last week. The guys from South Park just made all kinds of money, $900 million. And now we know what they're going to do with at least some of that. Stories coming up after Shinedown. Here's Monsters. It is the Cotter and Marshall Show, Rock 106.1.
Man, what an idiot.
I'm sorry, man. Jesus. Just once again, the balls some people have.
Mm-hmm.
The balls.
Let's see. Charles mentions that we already make $1,500 per show, so why do we need the monetization of Twitch? Pizza money. Mostly just gotta buy that. Gotta buy that cake somehow. Yeah, crazy stuff. All right, guys, talking about obviously a little lighter subject. We're going tough today.
I know, right?
From superhero bisexuality, from governors sexually harassing people, and at least this next story has no sex involved.
I'm sure they could buy sex if they wanted to with $900 million. Just saying.
Right, but it's not in their breakdown of things they plan on doing.
No, they're keeping that one on the down low.
Yeah.
Wanda, congratulations. All the girls are at school. Gonna have a nice nap today. Well earned, Wanda. Well earned. All right. I got 2.5 minutes. I think I got time to at least start my coffee. I'm going to attempt this. I'll be right back.
Ooh, baby. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging around this morning. Nice and early. 6:32 a.m., just in case you're wondering. Appreciate you guys hanging with us later on in the show. We're going to talk about some NFL. So much going on in the NFL just because everything's ramping up to the season. Obviously, preseason games start tomorrow, which is the coolest thing to say. So preseason starts tomorrow fully. We got games all the way through Sunday. If you want to watch some preseason football, you can watch, I think, majority of the games live on NFL Network. Once again, that starts tomorrow. So we're going to talk about the NFL bringing in some new rules for taunting. The Arizona Cardinals bringing in a sports book. Hard Knocks started last night, which is awesome. We'll also get to the Mount Rushmore of cartoon characters we want to get drunk with. And then we'll have another edition of Chicks on Dudes. So Mac will actually be in studio later on in the show today. So we're excited to get her in, get her thoughts on some questions that we got. Cotter, we got some doozies. I don't know if you actually read the Chicks on Dudes questions.
I have not perused them yet. Sorry.
Definitely should check those out.
I was beaching it yesterday, and I took full advantage of that.
Terabyte, yeah, I do have to recoup the money for the fart launcher, not Fart Master, although
Fart Master's pretty good.
It's the Fart Launcher 3000. The Fart Master 5000, I'm sure, is the upgrade that we'll eventually get to.
Couldn't afford that yet.
Once again.
Need South Park money for the 5,000.
Yeah. Once again, it's currently on sale for like $14 with tax. So just a quick heads up.
All right, got about 50 seconds.
Morning, Tony. Morning.
All right, 30 seconds. All right, guys, be right back. Story number 3 about last night. Last week, we talked about how South Park creators Trey Parker and Matt Stone just signed a huge deal, one of the biggest in television history with Viacom CBS. This thing's worth $900 million. Sorry, $900 million. So the big question is, what do you do once you get $900 million? Well, at least the guys have a plan. They've broken it down. They said, we're a media company. We use the proceeds from this to invest. These are multi-year projects. We invested a bunch of money in. Stone said that in a recent interview. So we're talking a South Park 3D video game.
Yep.
Working on a deep fake movie. They have like a bunch of people, just deep fake masters. I don't know what a deep fake movie is going to look like. I'm intrigued. I don't know how you get away with it.
Yeah, exactly. How do you get away with doing deepfakes? So deepfakes are, they'll get someone who looks sort of similar to, like, let's say Tom Cruise, And then what they do is they use like CGI to implant Tom Cruise's face and kind of his voice on that person. And then it looks like Tom Cruise is doing those things, although he's never, ever said or done those actions. So deepfakes are actually sort of terrifying.
Very scary.
But could be incredibly funny, especially from the guys from South Park. So I'm interested.
They're working on a horror movie. They're working on a musical. But the one that I'm really interested in, like every celebrity on the planet these days, jumping into that weed game, and they're looking to bring integrity weed into real life.
Yeah, so if you are a fan of South Park, you know that Mr. Randy Marsh back in season 22. Yes, there is a season 22 of South Park. He launched Integrity Weed, and now it's going to be a real thing. So I really hope they hold it true to the fact. It's in Colorado, obviously, and it's just completely done up like a South Park, house. I want to see all the graphics there. I want to, if I walk onto the plantation or whatever the weed colony is called, obviously, I've never owned a weed company. I want to walk on and just see everything. I want to feel like I'm in Integrity Farms in South Park.
Now, talk about playing to your base. I mean, you can't tell me that 90% of South Park's audience aren't stoned most of the day.
Yeah.
So now you are just playing right into that. They're going to make so much money.
The thing is I don't know how we did it as a civilization, because it's a collective group, all of us guys. We made the South Park guys billionaires.
Yeah.
And I think, is that our fault? I think it's our fault.
I mean,
not specifically you and me, Cotter, but I honestly think it's our fault. We made the South Park guys billionaires, so all of this is really our fault.
Now, there are some celebrities that I look at and I go, they don't deserve it. But there's part of me going, you know what? These guys started out in college, had this ridiculous idea, turned it into something that just blew up, in the late 90s. And the fact that it's still going. And I mean, I don't watch South Park on the regular anymore, but I can tune into an episode and I can still find it enjoyable because they're so topical. They were able to stay relevant. I mean, not as much as it was when this started.
Right.
So I got no issue. You know what? I'll own it. Yeah, it's my fault, and I'm okay with this. These guys, make all the money you can. I got no issue with this one.
Excellent.
All right, coming up next, the governor of Utah got a letter from a concerned citizen because they find his name foul, dirty, and obscene.
Oh.
We'll tell you what that is next. Cotter and Marshall Show, Rock 106.1.
This poor Utah governor. Jesus Christ.
I question whether this is a legit letter. Just somebody just being stupid. But it's funny nonetheless.
I kind of love it.
Oh, I agree. It's great. And so I don't know if I've ever told this story on the air. My brother-in-law, and I'll get to it when we get to the story, but my brother-in-law, talk about people with unfortunate names, worked with a dad and a son, and the dad did the biggest dick move ever to his son with what he named him. We'll tell. It's just like, and literally dick move. I mean, we'll tell you what it is. I'll tell you what it is. But it's just like you're mean. You're mean.
All right, guys. So coming up at the top of the 7 o'clock hour today, our call, text, and other thing we do. What is it?
Comment?
Call, text, and comment. Topic of the day. What's something that you will do on vacation that you will never do in your normal life? So feel free to chime in with your comments, stories right now via the stream. Once again, our topic of the day is what's something that you will do on vacation that you would never do in normal life? Feel free to drop in your stories now on the stream. And once again, thank you all for hanging out early this morning.
I got a few on the socials.
I think we got a bunch on Facebook, right? I think I saw there was like a dozen.
Yeah, we've got on the Cotter and Marshall Show page, I say we got more story-ish ones.
Okay.
Whereas the Rock page, we got a lot more. But I'm not saying they're not usable. They're just little shorter and to the point.
Right. Going back to kids going to school, Cotter, Charles says, all this talk of kids going to school, Brock heads back to college tomorrow. Emmy starts her senior high school year today. The kids get out, and then you have to start taking care of your parents. Well, that's the thing. You don't have to take care of your parents if you've moved across the country, right, Cotter?
That is true.
Cotter and I played it right. So our families are back in Illinois, like our brothers, sisters. parents, all there. They're taking care of each other, and we just left. So they're on a vacation from us that they didn't agree to.
Dana's, my wife's parents especially, her mom not happy when we moved. Not happy at all.
Dana's parents are older than yours, right?
Yeah,
quite a bit older.
My father-in-law, Dana's the youngest of three. My father-in-law is 85. My dad's 71, so there's a big difference. But my mother-in-law is 75, so there's a 10-year gap between them.
Right.
Just leave that one there. All right. I'm going to grab my coffee.
Do it. Yeah, guys, coming up next, going to talk about a quick little story out of Utah. The governor received a letter from a very concerned citizen, which is hilarious. So we'll talk about that here in just a little bit, and we'll jump right into our topic once again. What's something that you will do on vacation that you will never do in your normal life? Please share your stories with us right there in the stream today. Charles, thank you for your story, buddy. Yeah, so this is our last live stream of the week. Cotter is taking tomorrow and Friday off, taking his little girl to college over in Arkansas. That should be fun. So just a heads up, we will not have a live stream Thursday or Friday, but next week we will be back fully all week long with new shows. Tony says, so my father's name is Richard. He has been called Dick all his life. He has mental issues, and one day when he was in a spiral, he started to flip out because how would you like to go through life being called a male organ? I'll tell you how you'd like it. You wouldn't. It was so wrong because I giggled.
He had a buddy in high school named Josh Smalley. And my math teacher, for whatever reason, would call him Small Josh all the time. He
Small Josh.
effing hated it. Oh, hated it.
Yeah, that's
Small Josh. I don't know why I even called him.
Was he a small guy?
No, my height, you know.
So he's definitely
He's
small.
small.
Okay.
And the math teacher wasn't even like an a-hole. He was a super nice guy. I mean, Mr. Montgomery, super nice guy.
Maybe Mr. Montgomery just called a shot and he's like, I can actually screw with this kid.
Maybe, but yeah, Small Josh.
Yeah. Ooh.
He hated it. I don't blame him, but I mean, you're in high school, you're 17.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cotter, I'll let you answer the question from Charles here.
Okay.
You're the one to probably answer that.
You all get the $1,500 each for best of days. We actually get $3,000 for best of days because
really?
they're best of days.
Oh, right.
It's just compiling the best of the show, so they pay us double.
Right. Good for us.
I know, right? Were you not aware?
No, I knew. No, I knew. I just wanted you to say it out loud. All right, guys, got one more story coming up here in about 2.5 minutes. Going to talk about that Utah governor, like we said. Then we jump right into our topic.
I'm also kind of offended that Charles put best of in quotes.
Hey, have you ever recognized that we're the best morning show in Savannah, Charles? Once again, our topic of the day is what's something you will do on vacation that you will never do in your normal life. Please go ahead and share your stories, your comments on the stream right now.
All right, got about 2.5 minutes. Found a story out of the UK. There is a hotel that is going to do a Willy Wonka themed room. It has a chocolate fountain with fruit, marshmallows for dipping, bowls of candy that will be restocked at no extra charge instead of the upcharge for like $12 for a candy bar.
Right.
Anyplace else. The room key looks like a golden ticket. That's kind of cool.
Kind of like that.
There's going to be lickable wallpaper.
It won't be all of it. It'll be like a small section of the wall, right?
My guess
that they'll have to like re-up every single time.
My guess is it'll be, yes.
Plus the chocolate fondue fountain, you're going to have to switch that out every time.
Every time. Now, it's $277 a night. I don't know if that's straight up, UK, or if that's adjusted. I don't know what the exchange rate is. But there's also, if you want, you could take a chocolate bath. The chocolate bath is an extra $208. So it doubles basically your room to get a chocolate bath.
Yeah, I don't care for the chocolate bath, but I'm not going to lie. I would hope they would switch out the chocolate fondue thing, because I'm not going to lie, I would put my mouth under it and drink it. I would.
Scrub that bitch when you're done.
Yeah. What I would do is I would like go get a mouthful of chocolate sauce, and then I would go to like the downstairs bathroom and then just spit all. And then I would go wipe my mouth off and then complain to management and see if I can get this down in the room.
I mean, the chocolate bath thing, you have to shower when you're done.
Yeah.
I mean, no, I'm good.
Maybe it's good for your skin. Some antioxidants of the chocolate.
Okay.
Chocolat. Ryan dropped his top 5 of Mount Rushmore in no order. I like those. Those are good.
We just pay Tim on a barter system. We just give him like a different pocket protector every week.
Mm-hmm.
It's true. We give him flannel shirts on Fridays.
Yeah, we give him, those terrible cargo shorts that Tim wears?
Yeah.
We give him 1 pair a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just hit up Goodwill. Find the one that looks the best.
Which is usually the worst, because, yeah.
Bring it in, and there you go. All right, guys, be right back. Connor and Marshall show. Get on that stream. Hang out with the horde this morning. All right, so I love this story. I question the validity of the letter, but I still love the story. Utah, known for being a conservative state.
Right.
But this seems to be a bit much even for them. A concerned Utah citizen has sent a letter to the state's governor asking him to change his last name, which the unnamed citizen calls foul, dirty, and obscene. The governor's name, Spencer Cox, with an X. Spencer Cox.
Oh, it's so silly. Now, the writer says that if Cox does not change his foul, dirty, and obscene surname, they will, along with thousands of other Utahns, is that how you say it? Utahns? Utahns? Yeah, sure. Will be sitting in protest until you change your heinous surname to something less offensive.
Really? I'm sorry. This is so good.
This is the hill this dude or lady is standing on?
This is not a communist dictatorship, the letter continues.
What?
This is the great state of Utah. We do not accept sick jokes to run rampant in our civil institutions.
Now, in response to the letter, Utah Governor Spencer Cox, COX, tweeted, adding that he is grateful for the criticism and constructive feedback that he gets from his constituents.
I mean, this can't be a legit letter, right?
It looked,
there's a letter. He got it. But I mean, did somebody send it as a joke? Or I mean, just for the sake of it, I hope they're serious.
I think they're serious.
Because that makes it way more fun.
Utah just sounds like the land of crazy people. If you're from Utah, I'm sorry.
So my brother-in-law back in the day worked at, what was it? Is it Eagle Grocery Stores? Was there an Eagle Grocery Stores back in Illinois? I don't know. Anyway, he worked at a grocery store. And his manager's name was Dick Little. So Dick Little had a son, Dick Little Jr.
Oh, my God.
Legit. They both worked at this grocery store. So at the store, Dad was called Big Dick Little.
Oh, no.
The son was called Little Dick Little.
Little Dick Little.
Dad did his son dirty.
Yeah.
I mean, he only named his son Richard just so he could be Big Dick, because he was Dick Little his entire life.
I would. His son should become like a vengeful, like rapper, like white dude rapper, Little Dick Jr.
I mean, and there were stories that, they'd get on the PA and be like, we need Big Dick up front.
Oh, no.
Or we need Little Dick up front.
Oh.
And they would make these announcements over the PA at this grocery store back in the
father-son combo. Wow.
Worst dad ever? I mean, is this the worst dad ever?
When you walk into the grocery store, do you immediately think they're filming a porno in the back?
You got to.
What
right?
was that?
We need
what
Big
they
Dick
say?
in the back. We need Little Dick in the back.
Is it weird every time they said Little Dick that you'd go running back to?
Well, no, I think it makes sense.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I knew what they were talking about. All right, coming up after 7 o'clock, call, comment, and text. What's something that you'll do on vacation that you will never do in your normal life? We want those stories. 800-394-1061. It is the Cotter and Marshall Show. Rock 1061. Yeah, I mean, when they told me that story, I'm like, that's not true. He's like, no, I swear to God.
Little dick.
Little dick, little, big dick, little. I was like, oh, dear.
Can we get a little dick in the back?
Oh, shoot. It's funny. It's just funny. I felt so bad. I mean, he named him that just so he felt better about himself.
Yeah, something. And his wife allowed him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, she probably, I mean, she
didn't have a choice.
She had to deal with that, however long they were married. She's like, I can't take this anymore. Fine. Feel better about yourself.
Oh, man. Charles says, does Tim Janier get his $12.75 for best of days? No, still no.
No.
Tim Janier loves his job so much he pays K&M to mess stuff up.
Just so we can stay busy.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Makes sense.
Was Big Dick Little's wife's name Ivana Suckalot? Says David. David, it's early. How dare you?
That I don't know.
Jesus is watching you.
That I don't know.
All right, guys. Once again, thank you for joining the stream this morning. Call-in topic today is what's something that you will do on vacation that you would never do in your normal life, like sit at home. What's the one thing that really changes when you go on vacation? Feel free to drop in your stories, your comments in the stream, or you can call us, 1-800-394-1061, or just shoot us a text at that same exact number. Got about 10 minutes before we go back on the air. So once again, feel free to drop in your comments on our call-in topic today or call us up. Either one works.
Mine obviously is not story-based, but I've got several things that I would say were kind of vacation only.
I've got 2.
Okay.
I just wrote down 2.
Yeah.
I was a little nervous by only writing down 2 short ones, and then I saw all the comments on the stuff, and I'm like, I kind of feel all right with that.
I just feel honored that Tim Janier is planning my demise in Alaska. Yeah, I think it's fair, Charles. I think that's fair.
So when it comes to our call-in segments, I've only got really kind of one on the stream.
Right. Do you want, like I said, the rock one, they're shorter. I got some longer ones off of the Cotter and Marshall Show page. Do you want to just take the ones off the rock page?
Yeah, I'll take the ones off.
There's a lot of them. There's over 20. There's almost 30. But like I said, they're kind of shorter. Then the one guy who just highly offended. Joshua B. Heath. Listen to local radio station. So I just put that hurts, Joshua. That hurts. Yeah, if you take those, I'll take. I got like 4 off ours, which is they're a little girthier, not that much, but a little.
Oh Christ! Copying and pasting from Facebook does not work very well.
I know, right? It gives you that like black box around it.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, guys, just writing or copying some stuff down.
All right. Coming up at the bottom or the end of the 7 o'clock hour, got a couple NFL stories. I think Marshall brought it up a little bit ago. NFL going to enforce taunting rules a little more heavily in the upcoming season. Fans, of course, not fans of that. Arizona Cardinals, first NFL team to have an actual sports book in their stadium. And I'm really excited about today's Mount Rushmore. Cartoon characters you like to get drunk with. So good. Play trivia. Mac will be in studio. Chicks on Dudes. Tony, I think I'm nice to people when I'm on vacation. You know what? I agree with that. You just want to have a good time. You want to relax. You don't want to get riled up and be a douche. I get that. We will get to top fives later on today. Get to that after 8 o'clock. I have to write mine, so I haven't even started.
Hey, kudos to me. I actually have already wrote my top 5. I have
impressive.
5 already.
That's impressive.
No one's more impressed than me. All right, sorry about that. Had to get all of our comments there to get us all lined up. Once again, thanks for hanging out with us this morning.
Good morning, Sean. How's it going?
Our call-in topic today, Sean especially, you probably got something good here. You're a man of many vacations and trips. What's something that you will do on vacation that you will never do in your normal life? Please drop in your stories or feel free to call us at 1-800-394-1061, but you could drop in your stories via the chat. You could also text us that same phone number, 1-800-394-1061. Let's steal this Tony story. And Jeremy just dropped one in. Thank you so much, guys.
Once we see Mac on the chat, got a friend's story I wanted to share, but I want her reaction to this.
Oh, I saw that trending on Twitter last night.
Yeah, but I'd like to get her thoughts on it. If she believes it or not.
This is the weekend that she's going to. Mac's going to a friend's exhibit, right?
Oh, I think you're right.
It's this weekend, right?
Yeah, up in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Boomhauer is a great choice for Mount Rushmore of cartoon characters to get drunk with.
Yeah, I think this Mount Rushmore we're going to do is probably going to be one of the more contentious ones that we do because we'll have a lot of opinions on this.
Yeah, there are several that I'm sure will either share or completely disagree with.
Tony says, how excited were you to see the lake gone from our work? Yeah, so out front, literally our building, like our front door, we had a blocked storm drain, and there was probably about 6 inches of standing water for the last, 4 or 5 days.
Yeah.
It was gone this morning, so I think the crew finally came out yesterday.
They were here yesterday when I left, and it took them forever. I mean, it was slow going to get that. I mean, they're just standing around, they're looking at the drain, they're looking at this, pumping it out to there's this little ditch thing in the back behind the station, so just pumping it into there. But I was wondering, when I left, they were still going. I'm like, I don't know if it's going to be gone tomorrow.
This happened last year, and was there 12 guys doing it?
Yeah, and they're just standing around.
Yeah, and they're just standing down looking.
They're just looking at it, like they're smoking cigarettes.
And there's one guy that does all the work.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Tony said it took 6 hours to drain.
Oh my God.
Stupid. All right, we got about 6 minutes. Got Nirvana Lithium playing right now. Papa Roach is coming up next.
Jesus Christ. Rhett, thank you so much for dropping in your story along with Tony, Jeremy as well. Sean, I'm still expecting one from you, pal. Oh, so Sean, I actually have a question for you. So Sean made a spicy strawberry jam, which I took home and used.
Right.
I still have some. It is incredible.
Oh, okay. Nice.
I don't know if you made it or if you bought it or whatever, but Sean, please let us know because my wife goes, where can we get more of this? And I'm like, I don't know. A random weird gentleman from Minnesota mailed it to me. And she's like, oh, okay. Can you ask him? Sure. Why not? So there you go. Send me more if you have that. But we had some ahi tuna steaks last night. Put some of that spicy strawberry jam on a couple pieces. Woo.
Oh, nice.
Delicious. And also, for anyone new on the stream, I got to show it off. Sorry.
Do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Fart Launcher 3000. This is going to be used on a future Torture Tuesday. So it's kind of easy to use. You just pop up the site because obviously you want to make sure that you're shooting whatever you want in a very direct manner. And then what you do is you pull back this lever and then you press. There's a squirt bottle in here with fart spray. I won't press it.
Right.
But you would press up on this and then you just and to shoot it. And it just shoots a small puff of air.
Right.
But enough to...
And you said you tested it out on the wife.
Yeah, I blasted my wife with the Fart Launcher 3000 in the face last night.
And she reacted accordingly.
Yes, yeah. She it was not a pleasant smell, she said. But this is the best $14 I may have ever spent in my life. And, of course, if you want one, Amazon.com. It's on sale right now. It's usually $20, so no big deal. Save yourself a few bucks. But I've decided I'm going to buy my brother one of those.
You buy it for his kids is what you should do.
No, I'm buying it for my brother. Those kids wouldn't appreciate a fart launcher, Connor. They would break it. Definitely would not appreciate the good old fart launcher. Did I record that? No. I was actually in my garage last night, no big deal, doing 40 burpees again.
Ooh. And
it was just sitting. I put all my stuff on this chair in my garage, so when I leave in the morning, it's right there, and I can just go. And it was sitting there, and I was like, hey, I got this today. She's like, oh, really? Like, you mind if I try it out? You want to try it out? She's like, yeah, sure. It was a setup. It was a complete setup. It is slightly gross. It didn't linger too long. It lingered for like 10 seconds.
Oh, it's not bad.
Yeah. But it's an unpleasant smell.
I would hope so.
Yeah.
I mean, if not, false advertising.
Trust me, it was well worth the $14. And after I do some modifications, it'll be incredible.
Tony said next time you go to Asheville, go to Biscuit Head and buy the rosemary peach jam. Put that with some balsamic vinegar.
Some pork chops. It's amazing. That does sound good.
That does. Glaze, not glove.
Close enough.
That sounds good.
All right, guys. Once again, our call-in topic today. Please drop in your comments. Got about 2.5 minutes before we go on the air. What's something that you will do on vacation that you would never do in normal life? Cotter, how do you want to work this break real quick?
I've got, like I said, I can run down mine, or you can run down yours to start. And then...
I'll start it off. You usually go. I'll go first.
Yeah, do it.
And then you'll go to the Facebook comments.
Yeah.
And then
I can do a couple from here. We got about 1:45. What's something that you'll do on vacation that you will never do in your normal life? Oh, Mac, you're on. All right. After we get through the call-in topic, I've got a Friends-related story that maybe you've probably seen, but I want to get your reaction on it.
Right. Don't tell us now. Don't type anything.
Don't say anything yet. Let us get through this, and then I'll read the story, and then I want your thoughts.
I'm going to... So it'll go me. You'll do a couple Facebook stories, and then I'll end on Alfredo's story.
Okay.
Alfredo Soto's story.
Cool.
Sean, you have nothing for this call? You literally go on vacation all the time, you son of a bitch.
Sean's like, I'm me wherever I'm at. Get what you get.
Also, if you guys are friends with Sean on Facebook, I know some of you are, he actually smoked a couple bricks of cream cheese last night.
Oh, how was it?
It looked incredible.
Oh, it looks so good.
I think he said on the post, it was really good, but I'll let him speak.
Ooh, Tony coming in. I have a married set of friends that will swing when they're on vacation, but never where they live.
Mac, you'll appreciate this too. Mac drinks these energy drinks. Here's a new one, Watermelon Wave. Ever had that one? It's delicious.
All right, guys, be right back. Everybody's invited to check out the stream this morning. Get on board. Join the horde. Mac's hanging out. Tony's there. Sean, horny for smoked meats.
Whoa.
I'm just saying. That's his Twitch handle.
Yeah, I mean, you essentially just told everyone like Batman's real name, like Bruce Wayne. You just don't do that, Cotter.
Sorry, I revealed the secret identity.
Yeah, Jesus.
Get on board now. Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Watch the show each and every morning. Be sure to like, comment, follow, and subscribe. All right, call, comment, and text today, 800-394-1061. What's something that you'll do while you're on vacation, but you'll never do in your normal life? Because sometimes you're on vacation, it's a whole nother world. You could be another you.
Yeah, it's like the Wild Wild West. Like, rules do not pertain to you except, the ones about not killing anyone. Well, Cotter, I've got a couple that I wrote down last night when I was thinking about this. And when I think about it, like on vacation, I go on a lot of road trips. Like, just this year, I've gone to like Charlotte and Orlando. Went to Chattanooga and Nashville. Well, one thing I wrote down, because I did this, I think, on every single road trip that I did, I eat the combination of pizza combos and orange soda. And that apparently, when I'm on a road trip, that's me living my best life, and that I would never, ever do in my normal life.
100%. I agree with you. And combos for me, too. It's like if I'm going on a road trip, first thing I do is get combos. I'll also get Jolly Ranchers, because those will help keep me awake. If I'm tired, something to Jolly Rancher, just something to do, keep me awake. But no, combos, I never eat combos. Just at my house.
Yeah, combos should not be sold anywhere except exclusively gas stations. And once again, I'm 38 years old, and I get combos and or an orange or grape soda. Yeah, those are childlike flavors.
I don't think I've ever seen you drink an orange or grape soda anywhere outside of a car.
Inside of a car, it's game. Anything else? No. Also, when I'm on vacation, Cotter, things I would do on vacation that I wouldn't do in normal life. I use a towel in every instance. Like every hotel room, I use every towel.
Okay.
Like I use a different towel to shower every day. I use a different towel to wipe my face. I just throw them on the ground. Hotels are just like a disaster area for me.
Right.
Like, nothing matters inside that hotel room.
You are the most hated person by the staff.
Yeah, they probably don't like me.
Your picture's behind the desk. You walk in, everybody's like rock, paper, scissoring for who gets to clean your room.
Yeah, I maybe have a little bit of a bad reputation with hotel staff. But, I mean, those are just a couple things that I do on vacation that I would definitely not do in my normal life.
And that's the story we want today. So call, comment, and text now, 800-394-1061. Jen hit us up on Facebook. And I agree with this one 100%. Talk to other people.
Ugh.
I'm antisocial at home, but on vacation, I turn into a nice person. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm antisocial. I am more...
Dude, you are a huge introvert.
I'm more introverted. But on vacation, it's like, I don't care. They're tossing to the wind and just go have fun, talk to people, hang out. When we were down in Mount Dora, we were talking to some guy sitting at the bar. I mean, he ended up buying us beers because we were just sitting there talking to him.
And then he went home with them.
It was a little swinging action. It's fine. Speaking of things you only do,
you got to pay him back for those beers somehow, Cotter.
But I mean, I get it. It's
Did he call you Robin?
But I mean, I get it. It's like at home, I'm more introverted. But on vacation, for whatever reason, like this switch is flipped.
Right.
And I'm willing to, put myself out there a little bit more. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I don't know why. When I go on vacation, because I do interact with tons of people when I'm here at the radio station working, going out in the community, doing community events and stuff. Yeah. When I go on vacation, I really don't care to talk to anyone.
I get that.
I just don't. My wife, my dogs, if they're around with me, that's it. That's the only people I really want to talk to.
Wanda hit us up on Facebook. She says, sometimes I actually put some effort into not dressing like I stay home all day, just in case we venture out.
So, more than sweatpants or pajama pants?
I would say it's an upgrade, whatever the step up. I mean, pajama pants, then sweatpants, then yoga pants, right?
Oh, well, yeah.
Is that the tier, ladies? I don't know.
I think so. When you see yoga pants, you're like, oh, that person possibly worked out, possibly did some yoga.
No, I never think yoga.
And then if I see some pet hair on, I'm like, maybe that goat yoga. Maybe they're in that weird stuff.
Yeah, they're totally not just sitting on the couch with the animal in their lap.
Cotter, I got one here from the Rock 1061 Facebook page, and I don't know how legit this is, but hear me out.
Okay.
Alfredo Soto chimed in. He says something that he does on vacation that he definitely does not do in his normal life was he throws 2 king-size baby roofs in swimming pools. Every single one he sees.
Oh, that's great. Caddyshack, I love it. All right, what's something you do on vacation that you'll never do in your normal life? Growing up, there was one restaurant we always went to when we went down to Daytona Beach that we never ate at any other time of the year. So I'll tell you what that is. Also, a few other things to do only on vacation. We want your stories as well. So hit us up. Call, comment, and text. 800-394-1061. Here's All Good Things. It's for the glory. Rock 1061.
Wanda chimed in on the stream. She goes, yeah, actually, maybe a bra, too.
Okay, back. We got about 3 minutes, so we'll do this before we forget.
Yeah, get to that real
quick.
So
here's the story. Are Jennifer Aniston and David Schwimmer dating in real life? So there's a so-called source that says they've been texting each other since the reunion, plus David supposedly flew from his home in New York to see her in L.A., where she's making him home-cooked meals and taking him to her favorite vineyards. The reps are, of course, denying this rumor. But during the reunion, David said, during the first season, I had a major crush on Jen. She responded. It was reciprocated. So, I don't know. Mac, those are the rumors. David Schwimmer, Jennifer Aniston, maybe sort of dating, seeing each other in real life. As a Friends fan, does this excite you? Do you believe said rumors? Is it too good to be true? Mac said, oh, I would love that. There you go.
So, I don't believe it.
I don't either.
Because Jennifer Aniston...
Too hot for David Schwimmer.
So she was married to Brad Pitt.
Yes.
She was married to Justin Theroux.
Theroux.
Yeah. He's very thorough.
I mean, combined, those two men have 47 abs.
Yeah. I mean, they're sexy mother effers.
Yes.
Very sexy gentlemen. David Schwimmer's not. David Schwimmer, he's I mean, I'll let Mac on a scale of 1 to 10. What do you give David Schwimmer on the sexiness scale?
It can't be high.
5? He's a 5.
Now, I mean, maybe
I'm a 3.2. Maybe David Schwimmer's maybe a 5.
Maybe Jennifer Aniston's just in that phase of life where abs don't matter anymore. She's ready to settle down with a normal looking dude.
Right.
I don't know.
I asked my wife why she's with me, and she goes, you remind me of Jack Black, but less funny. And I said, I'll take it. It's not the worst thing she's ever said to me.
So the crazy girlfriend I talked about, was it yesterday, day before? So she kind of knew my wife. They worked together. And when I started dating my wife, the crazy ex was like, the crazy ex told me that my wife is using me. And she was only with me because I worked in radio.
That sounds about right.
So that's why I've never tried anything else. Because I figured as soon as I quit, the wife's leaving. So.
Let's see. Max says, for someone his age and the fact that he was Ross, probably on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd give him a 7.5. Wow. David Schwimmer?
Wow.
So Max all about David Schwimmer.
Damn. Okay, how old is David Schwimmer?
53. That's my guess.
54.
Oh,
okay, good.
I've never seen an episode of Friends.
I was going to be really offended if he was 45. For someone his age. All right, guys, got about 20 seconds.
Sean, did you talk about the cream cheese thing?
No, I didn't mention that.
Sean commented on the cream cheese, said it was incredible.
All right, we'll chat that up in a bit. Hold on, guys. What's something that you'll do on vacation that you'd never do in your normal life? Taking your calls, comments, and text, 800-394-1061. Growing up, we always vacationed in Florida. My mom, my aunt lives in Naples, so we'd always kind of make our way down to Naples, stop in Daytona, Orlando, and stuff on the way. For whatever reason, the biggest deal for us, whenever we hit Daytona, was going to Red Lobster.
Red Lobster.
Red Lobster.
Cheddar Bay biscuits, baby. All day, every day.
The best. I guess technically an appetizer, right?
Yeah, they give it to you as an appetizer.
So maybe one of the best appetizers on the planet. Simple, easy, fantastic.
It's a nice first layer for your stomach.
Yes.
To put on all the oil and grease you're about to eat.
But for some reason, we never ate at Red Lobster. I mean, we're from Illinois. Getting seafood in Central Illinois is always sketchy anyway. but never ate at Red Lobster except when we went on vacation. So it was the treat of treats. When we strolled into Red Lobster, all wearing our Sunday best.
Oh, that's incredible.
Looking good, looking sharp.
Yeah.
Going for some
Mom put makeup on.
cheddar biscuits.
Dad probably put some makeup on.
But yeah, Red Lobster, one of the things, for whatever reason, a vacation thing only. Another thing that I don't know if I've done outside of vacation, I mean, legitly, play mini golf. Whenever we went to, I'm trying to think.
Really?
I'm trying to think of a time that I wasn't on vacation where I played mini golf. I'm sure there is, but I can't think of it. But back in the late 80s, early 90s, you come down to Florida and they had, what is, I guess, more commonplace now, but just these epic mini golf places.
Oh, yeah.
Like the pirate themed and all this stuff. And you're just like, this is awesome. The Disney World of mini golf. You didn't have that, back in Illinois. It was the traditional, like 9 little holes with a little curly thing you got to shoot the ball through. So mini golf, we'd always play on vacation.
Did you ever Happy Gilmore a ball in mini golf? Because if you have it, you haven't lived.
So one time, my mom and I put a bet on a mini golf game, and I was maybe junior high, and I needed a new bike, wanted a new bike. So the bet was if I beat her, they would pay for the entire new bike. So I was losing. I got incredibly upset that I was losing.
Right.
And instead of, shooting it toward the hole one time, I literally just whacked it into the water. They were so mad. They were so mad at me afterwards. I'm like, why did I do that? That was stupid. But yeah, I got a little frustrated. So I guess kind of Happy Gilmore'd it out of rage.
Good. Well, which is an emotion you don't show very often. I wish you would more. So, Cotter, on the stream, we got some great stories. Once again, we're asking you guys, what's something that you would do on vacation that you would never do in your normal life? Tony chimed in on the stream. She goes, I think I am nicer to people when I'm on vacation. I will ask others how they are more often. And also, I hike when I'm on vacation. I never hike in my daily life, and I relate to that so well. Like, I drive to Chattanooga or Nashville to go hiking. I would never hike here. It's literally flat or slightly downhill. Like, where am I going to hike in the Savannah Hilton Head area?
We went to the Blue Ridge Mountains last year for vacation, and we went hiking. And it's like the same thing. We're out there going, this is kind of fun. I mean, we should do this more often. I haven't done it since.
Yeah.
But the being nice to people thing, you're on vacation. You don't want to be in a bad mood. So, I mean, you're just going to be overly nice to people because you want to enjoy yourself.
Yeah, you don't want to start no ruckus, while you're out, because you're just having a fun vacation, and most of the time you're with the family. We also got one, Cotter, here, and I need your breakdown of this one because there's a lot to take in. This one's coming from the Rock 1061 Facebook page. Matt Bell says, and once again, please analyze and break down this.
Sure.
He says, and I'm not familiar with it, 2 chicks at the same time. Now, being that you're the king of the threesome on this particular show, can you analyze that and break it down for us?
Obviously, he's a major fan of Office Space, which I respect. Paying homage to Diedrich Bader, who played the character 2 chicks at one time. If he had
the idiot savant, that is Diedrich Bader.
That was his best role ever. No, I mean,
he said one line.
I know, that's why it was his best role ever. He was committed to that character. So no, you know what? More power to you if you can pull it off. I'm married. It ain't happening. What am I saying?
Right.
I had my chance, but it had to be with with a relative. So I was not into that at all.
Yeah, just a twosome is really out of bounds for you right now.
All right, more of your stories. Call, comment, and text. What's something you'll do on vacation that you'll never do in your normal life? 800-394-1061. It is the Cotter and Marshall Show. Rock 1061.
All right, guys, thank you so much for sharing your stories this morning. We'll have some more coming up here in just a little bit. If you want to share something that, once again, that you would do on vacation, but you never do in normal life, feel free to call us up, 1-800-394-1061. Have you checked the text line?
Let me look.
I haven't looked yet. Sorry, that's why
I say nothing. I didn't see anything flashing, so no, nothing there.
Sometimes I do that, but I realize that I'm actually not on the correct radio station.
Yeah, I get that too.
Like looking at G100, I'm like, why is no one texting us? Oh, yeah, I'm at G100.
Rhett, can we just get a meal of Olive Garden breadsticks, Red Lobster biscuits, Jim and Nick's cheese biscuits? Yes.
That's so much carbs, Rhett. You ate like a lifetime of carbs with that meal.
I play yard games more on vacation than I do in my everyday life. You know what? And that's an excellent point because whenever I go to Austin, and I'm 2 of my 3 cousins have moved, so they don't live there anymore. We would always play. There's a couple. There's a game called Can Jam.
Dude, I was about to bring it up. I play Can Jam as much as I can in my backyard.
I love Can Jam. Now that's the one where it's like the garbage can looking thing. You're trying to throw the frisbee.
Yeah,
into
it's
it.
like a small black garbage can. It's got like a front slot thing that if you throw it in, I think it's an instant win.
Okay.
But other than that, it's like you usually get like a 2v2 type of situation. You just have to slam it into the can. It's fun. It's really fun.
There's another game that I had not seen in a store until recently that they've been playing for years. So it's another frisbee-based game, but it's you get like a post and you put a beer.
Yep, and you have to knock it off.
I love that game.
Yeah.
We get so S-faced playing that game because it's just brutal, and they all like to drink. So it's like you're not going to, I mean, there's so much chugging of beers.
Your family's inherently alcoholics? No. Cotter. Oh, my God. It runs in the family?
They enjoy a good beverage from time to time.
They moved to Austin 2 decades ago so they could be closer to real margaritas. So, duh.
Yeah, no, true story. So my aunt doesn't drink as much anymore. She will occasionally. But when I went down, first time I went to Austin was the summer after I graduated high school, so 25 plus years ago. So went down, she would just, on the regular each day, have a blender of margaritas and a blender of pina coladas, and she would drink them.
Right. I'm offended she didn't have any Bloody Marys available.
I know. So that was my introduction to them. It's like I spent that summer just drinking constantly. I mean, we still do the same thing on a kind of smaller scale, but it was just stupid. She'd get up, by noon, there'd be a blender of pina coladas.
Get up at noon?
My family may have issues.
Terabyte, thank you so much for that story. I'm not going to lie, I'm definitely going to bring that one up. How do you want to work this next break, speaking of?
I say I've got one more. It kind of ties into one of them. I saved the last 2, so I still have 2 more to go. We can run down those real quick.
Did you have a personal story or no?
I have one, yes. And like I said, it kind of ties into that one of from Heather. So, it's nothing major. It's just another small one.
How are we looking on time for the hour as well? Are we running on time or are we running a little over?
We're running a little early. It was
a little early, okay.
Well, the song, the hour has Sublime's Wrong Way and Volbeat's Wait a Minute, My Girl.
Yeah, each one of those songs are
2 minutes.
2 minutes and 10 seconds.
So we started the hour instead of 5 minutes under, 11 minutes under. So
you couldn't fit in oh my God, Blur Song 2 in there?
I can make it happen.
I know you
I can make it happen. So we're doing okay, especially with the other stories coming up.
Okay.
Rhett was he asking the name of the game? I don't remember what the name of that game is. I know here people call it Beersby. That may be what it is. I don't remember.
Look it up real quick.
They call it Tipsy Toss. Frisbeer. Frisbeer is what they called it.
Frisbeer?
Frisbeer. That's what they called it in Austin.
How much is like the actual game?
This one looks like $40. $40.
Which is funny, like people who sell yard games, that's the biggest racket in America.
It's literally you need 2 posts that you can set a beer on.
Yeah.
And a frisbee. And then beer.
Yeah, so when I bought Can Jam, I bought like the legit Can Jam game.
Yeah.
It's just literally 2 long pieces of plastic that you kind of connect into one another. And I think it comes with like 1 frisbee.
Yeah.
It was $30. And like materials, even packaging, it maybe cost them $9 to make.
Yeah. I get that.
When it comes to stories and everything, definitely want to use terabytes.
Okay.
He's Tony.
We played lawn darts once, the old school 8-inch metal spikes. Dude, I remember having those as a kid. It came down and hit the sprinkler head and busted it.
All right, so how about this? I'll end on Terabyte. You do yours.
Okay.
You do yours.
I got 2. I'll just read them both real quick.
Yeah, read them in, then we can talk about them. I'll go into Don's, and I'll end on Terabyte.
Okay,
and then we'll end the break there.
I like it.
We played lawn darts once with the old school 8-inch metal spikes and threw it up, and it came down and hit the sprinkler head and busted it. It had water jetting.
Do you remember the metal spike versions? Or are you too young for that?
I don't think so.
legitly, you were throwing darts at people.
Just large nails.
They were this big,
Yeah.
spiked through the middle with like the dart end on it. And you had little plastic circles, hoops that you put on the ground, and you tried to get the dart into it.
Oh, yeah, like hula hoops.
But you're standing right next to it, and people are chucking darts at you.
Yeah.
They don't sell those anymore. Bottle Bash is the one I bought, NASCAR themed. You see it at the campsite. 4th of July weekend. It's a lot of fun. It's just one of those dumbass games. So much fun.
Hey, Wanda just mentioned, she goes, thank goodness for Cutter's Point. Moon River Mocha is my jam. That sounds actually delicious. Is that the Cutter's Point that's over on Insane Fly? I thought that closed. The one that's over by Rocky's Italian Deli that we go to?
Okay.
And there's a coffee joint that's like in one of those buildings on the front side of that complex.
Nice.
I actually went there and bought breakfast for when we hired a bunch of new salespeople.
Oh, okay.
I bought breakfast for an entire week because they trained for an entire week. All 3 of those people no longer work here.
Money well spent, guys. Money well spent.
Damn it.
I got about 1:20.
All right, once again, guys, thank you so much for sharing your comments and stories with us in regards to our topic today. What's something that you will do on vacation that you will never do in your normal life? Really do appreciate that. A couple that we won't get to on the air, I'll share real quick. Charles says, vacation. Don't vacation much. This year's vacation is welcome to Rockville. Something different will probably definitely sleep past 3 a.m. That must be nice. I do that. I do a morning show, and I do that every day. So, Jesus.
I would love to sleep past 3 a.m. I did take, so I don't normally take melatonin if I'm not going to get a full 8 hours.
Yeah.
But because I hadn't been sleeping, I'm taking melatonin. Went to bed about 10 o'clock, so like 5-ish hours. Slept all night. It was great. Good. Still tired this morning, though, because of the melatonin.
Really? Melatonin doesn't affect me like that?
It's like if I don't get 8 hours when I take it, I know I'm going to be tired. And I woke up this morning, I was like, oh, crap. But I slept the whole time.
I was having like issues for like a week and a half sleeping, and I took melatonin for like a month straight.
Yeah.
And it put me to sleep within 45 minutes every single time.
Yeah, I like it. It works. All right, guys, be right back. What's something that you'll do on vacation that you'll never do in your normal life? Sometimes when you're out and about, you're spending money. It's just like a whole nother world. You get to do things maybe you wouldn't normally do. Tessie hit us up on Facebook. She just said eat McDonald's or any other fast food, really.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where you're on a road trip and you just have to eat something. Like my wife, she gets hangry big time.
I get that.
3 hours into the road trip, it's I must eat right now. And I'm like, we're only 2 hours away. Let's just keep going. Like, no, we must eat. So I definitely feel you there, Tessie.
Heather said, actually lay around all day and day drink. Now, the day drink I do.
Oh.
Anyway. But I will say, I mean, and yes, there are times where, a weekend hits and I'll pick a day and not do a whole lot. But going on vacation anymore, I almost prefer, when we went to Lake Dora, we didn't do anything for like 4 days. Went out to dinner, did some drinking, but it wasn't like a theme park. It wasn't like we didn't go hiking. We went on a boat ride. I love a vacation to where you can just do nothing for multiple days in a row and not feel bad about it.
Yeah, and the chill factor of certain vacations is cool. But like most of the time when you do go on vacation, you're going out for a cause. You usually just don't choose a random city like, I'm going to go there and do nothing. But those chill vacations are nice.
Yeah, no, I mean, we chose Mount Dora because my kid wanted to paddleboard or a kayak. I mean, that's legitly, and we were just trying to find a place that had a lake and an Airbnb house on it, and we found one in Mount Dora. And that's the only reason we went there. Lake and Airbnb, done. But that's why we went. But chill vacations, you don't do anything, I'm all in.
Yeah, those do sound pretty good. I don't know if I've ever been on one of those. Man, we got some great comments here from the Rock 106.1 Facebook page. Once again, we're asking you guys, what's something that you'll do on vacation that you will never do in your normal life? Don Garman, once again, this is another great Cotter. Please analyze this.
Okay.
He said, hookers and hookahs. Please explain. Cotter?
Obviously, Don is a man with money and a man with expensive tastes.
Oh, very expensive.
And
well, actually, it depends on where he is.
That's true. It depends on the hooker. But he obviously likes to enjoy the finer things in life.
Right.
So I can respect a man who can go out on vacation and go, I'm going to treat myself.
Yeah.
And Don Garman obviously treats himself.
So I got a comment here from the stream too, Cotter, and it also kind of makes me think, because we don't know this person's real name, because you could put in any like name here.
Yeah.
I think this may be A-Dub.
Oh.
So tell me what you think. This is a comment from a random streamer here on the Cotter and Marsh Show. Once again, you can actually stream us live, Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. They say, I always get enjoyment out of blowing up the bathrooms of hotels and restaurants out of town. Always a shame when I do it here. Hotels and restaurants?
Oh, my God.
Terrible. Is this you, A-Dub?
Yes. You cannot convince me otherwise. This is our boss A-Dub, and I mean, why needs to be secretive, I don't know, because it's not a secret.
Would you ever find enjoyment going to the bathroom of a hotel or a restaurant and just blowing it up while you're on vacation?
No, not at all. I mean, I just learned to use the bathroom here at work. I mean, I'm not going to a restaurant if I'm using the restaurant or using a restroom in a restaurant, it is because I've got no other choice.
Yeah.
I can't hold on to it. So no, there's no enjoyment in that, but A-Dub, I can see that being.
I'm pretty sure this is our boss, A-Dub.
I mean, he's got like a to-do list. Well, people like just to visit other states.
Yeah.
He's like, I've taken a poop there, Oklahoma, that was a good one.
I've
Very
been
memorable.
everywhere, man. I've been everywhere. Pooped in Indiana and Illinois. We should actually do that song.
We should. All right, guys, coming up next, we got a couple stories from the NFL. First of which, fans are not happy about the NFL taunting rules. They're going to be highly enforced this upcoming season. We'll tell you what's going down after Ozzy. It's Under the Graveyard. Cotter and Marshall Show. Rock 106.1.
Let's see. Guys, thank you so much for those stories once again. Appreciate them. Looks like Greg showed up. Greg says, I will drink more, especially during the day. I see more live music, discover new bands.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Terabyte goes, your boss is going to be pissed now. Is this A-Dub? Are you in third person?
Yeah, still can't convince me otherwise.
He truly loves taking massive BMs.
I mean, it's the first thing he does when he gets to work.
Mm-hmm.
He shows up and he goes right to the. I mean, that's why it's like if you got to go in the morning, you got to go before he gets here.
Yeah.
I mean, if not, you're gonna regret it for the rest of the day.
Yeah, you gotta. I mean, if at this point, stay home and take a poop and then come to work.
Yes.
If you work for Dick Broadcasting in Savannah. Do we want to become famous by followers, primes, and viewers on bigfollows.com?
Ooh, big follows.
QA Boots 2 Asses 1. I'm going to pass. I like to organically grow my, my base.
I might have to talk the boss man into stopping at Foxy Loxy one day. We're supposed to start back dating because we haven't done anything since this whole COVID thing started up. Oh, okay.
Go on a date. Treat yourself.
Do it.
You know, a great date spot? I went to, when was it? It was a while ago. But my wife and I went to the Vault, which is over on Bull Street. It's actually really close, like the Wormhole.
Okay.
So it's a great spot where you could kind of like dress somewhat fancy. Go have like great craft cocktails and a great dinner, and then be very unclassy and go to the Wormhole afterwards. So that is definitely a great date night.
Nice.
Highly recommend it.
It's been a while since I've been to the Wormhole.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we got about 2.5 minutes. A couple NFL stories. First up is the no taunting rule. I don't know, man. Sometimes it's like sports leagues just try hard to take the fun out of stuff.
Well, that's the thing, too, is like the NFL was like hard up about this, and then they kind of changed some rules, and then they were really lax on it. And then like at the beginning of every season, they choose one rule to be like, this is a point of emphasis for us.
Yeah.
And then they usually never make it a point of emphasis. So I think this is just like a red herring to make. Like the NFL's gotten some flack recently because, they people didn't like the way they handled certain players, being criminals or just stupid rule changes. So they have to like appease a certain crowd just before the start of the season to be like, hey guys, we changed, watch us again. And I think this is it. I think this is like a red herring just to kind of like, hey guys, we're cool to a very conservative base of people.
I mean, is that okay? Because I'm trying to figure out, because I mean, as a fan, I want to see emotion. I mean, you can go too far. I mean, if you're just going to be like an a-hole and start pushing, shoving, I get that. But if you're going to just talk a little X or S, flex over somebody, I'm okay with that. Let it out, man.
And honestly, during broadcast, I want all the players mic'd up because I want them to be able to turn the mics on for when the guys are taunting.
Yes.
Like, I don't care if you cuss.
I don't either.
When, what's his name? Tyreek Hill from the Kansas City Chiefs. When he burned someone and flashed him the peace sign, turn his mic on.
Yeah.
Because he's going to be like, burn you mother...
Right.
Something like that. Like, I want to hear that.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't get it.
Mic up all the players. It probably would be a terrible idea.
Guy back there on the delay button just sweating.
Terabyte says, be on your best behavior. This is our version of Secret Shopper. We are screwed.
Oh, man, that's good. I got about 30 seconds.
Sorry, maybe I missed it. The Cutter's Point's over at Sandfly, right? I just want to get some Cutter's Point, man. I've had their coffee once because I went there. I think I tried it twice when I was doing that week of pickups.
Yeah.
It's delicious.
Nice. All right, guys, be right back. Good morning. My name's Cotter. That's Marshall. Cotter and Marshall Show.
Is it?
Maybe. I don't know.
Why'd you say it with a question mark?
Because that's how I had it written. It's, very, very...
What are you, Ron Burgundy over
Very
there?
Ron Burgundy over here. So the NFL, I don't know, man. It's like sometimes they just don't like to have any fun. Yesterday, they sent out a memo to teams that points out that the taunting penalties will be strictly enforced this season after several coaches complained about it during the offseason. They said 2 taunting penalties from a player, getting them ejected.
I mean, when's the last time you saw a player get more than 2 taunting penalties during a game? This is one of those things where I think the NFL, like at the beginning of every season, they're like, a point of emphasis is holding on the offensive line. Like, and then it never is.
Yeah.
Like, it's just one of those things where I think they're trying to appease a certain people, maybe coaches, maybe just a certain fan base who are disenfranchised because, players are having too much fun. The NFL's gross. Like, I think they just put this stuff out there to make some people feel better. And also, they have to point it out because the NFL season is starting. Preseason games start tomorrow, guys, and they go all the way through Sunday. I don't have much going on this weekend. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to watch a ton of preseason football.
No, it's like as a fan, I mean, even maybe I'm a best example for this, casual fan. I mean, I'll watch football on the weekend, but I mean, I would rather see players play with emotion. I mean, you sack the quarterback, stand up and flex, man. I want to see that.
Right.
I mean, asking players to hold that in. I mean, you're in a moment. It's got to be hard to do so. I mean, you score a touchdown, you blow past somebody, do something. I mean, I'd rather see that than have the NFL come, crashing down on this. I mean, it just is like they are the no fun league sometimes, and I think this is an example.
And that's exactly what was trending yesterday. It was actually the no fun league. I consider taunting like farting, right? Better out than in. So that's the way I kind of look at taunting in general. So let it out. Let it out completely.
All right, we got another NFL-related story. The Arizona Cardinals are going to be the first NFL team with an actual sports book in their stadium. We'll talk about that next. Cotter and Marshall Show, Rock 106.1.
Sean says, Cotter, this has been the Cotter and Marshall Show. Go after yourself, Savannah. We would never say that. We would say Ludowisi.
That's true.
Oh, Ludowisi. I'm kidding. We love Ludowisi. Ludowisi is my number one city I actually bring up to people. Like, Savannah, where's that close to? And immediately I go, Ludowisi.
So
what?
So one of the first times I did a wrestling show with the guys out of Statesboro, it was a bigger show. It was when you first get into Statesboro, there's like 4-H something there.
Sure.
So I mean, and it was a decent sized venue. Doc Gallows was actually the main event of the show. It was before he made his way back into the WWE. It was in Aces and Eights in TNA. So I mean, it was a while ago. So I was I was doing something, and I was on the mic talking to the crowd, and it was like some stupid beauty contest, and one of the contestants was a guy, dressed up poorly. So I was making fun of him, and I'm like, all right, well, I'm in Statesboro, so I'm going to pick a town in South Carolina to make fun of so I don't, offend anybody. So I'm like, I'm going to go with Hardyville, South Carolina. So I get on the mic, and I'm like, and I haven't seen somebody as ugly as you, since I've been to Hardyville, just something stupid like that, just having some fun. So then afterwards, this lady comes up to me with her 10-year-old daughter. And she's like, hey. I'm like, oh, hey, how's it going, Connor? Yeah. We're from Hardyville.
Oh.
And my daughter was like, after you said that, it's like, wondering why you were making fun of women in Hardyville. And I'm like, Jesus Christ. I mean, I randomly pick a city just to make fun of it, thinking nobody from Hardyville will be here. God damn it. I felt like ass afterwards.
So, Luke Gallows or Doc Gallows, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
The big one from that group. So actually, the bartender over yonder that I was hanging out with the past 3 weekends.
Yeah.
His best friend is that guy. They grew up together.
Okay.
So they actually he was showing me pictures of them hanging out on St. Patty's Day and stuff. Funny enough, you bring him up.
Yeah, he's a cool guy. Rhett, I just saw this story. I was going to bring it up here sometime this morning. So let's do it now. Mountain Dew with alcohol is coming next year. So it's like a hard seltzer trend has been losing steam. Really? I don't know if I buy that.
Yeah, I don't believe that at all.
Pepsi announced they'll start selling Boozy Mountain Dew next year. They've partnered with the Boston Beer Company, obviously Sam Adams, and they also do the hard seltzer brand Truly. They're calling it Hard Mountain Dew. It's 5% alcohol, so about the same as a hard seltzer or a beer, but unlike normal Mountain Dew, it won't have any sugar, and there's no caffeine. Photo of the cans show 3 different flavors. The first one is original Mountain Dew. There are watermelon and black cherry. I'm all about this.
You're a big Mountain Dew guy.
I mean, I typically drink Diet Mountain Dew.
But you drink, I think you drink one a day, would you say?
Yeah, I would say probably one a day.
Yeah.
So I'm in. When these are released, I'm in the black cherry watermelon, don't care. Give me the straight up Mountain Dew. I'll try that all day long.
I'm a big black cherry. You give me black cherry anything.
Yeah.
You can put black cherry you can make a black cherry turd and I'd eat it. It's delicious.
Torture Tuesday coming next year.
Is there still some bromine in it? I don't know what Is this a joke? Is this bromine?
I have no idea.
Now I have to Google it before Sean writes the punchline. Bromine is a naturally occurring element that is liquid at room temperature. It has a brownish red color with bleach-like odor and dissolves in water. Bromine.
Sounds disgusting.
I do like Diet Mountain Dew, Sean says. Mountain Dew Zero isn't bad either.
I was surprised with that. I did not expect to like the Mountain Dew Zero, but yeah, it's not bad. I do stick with the Diet Mountain Dew, though. It's like my go-to. That, for whatever reason, when I went on that first diet years ago and I lost like 60 pounds, the one thing that stuck was Diet Mountain Dew. Not the healthy eating and not drinking beer, but Diet Mountain Dew. I've never gone back to straight up normal Mountain Dew on occasion, but not every day.
All right, guys, we're almost in, let's see. After we do our next break, we're going to ask you guys for your top fives for the week. So go ahead and start thinking about your top fives. And then you can drop them in if you want. We'll get to your top fives here in just a little bit. Then we'll also share ours as well. Do you have a top five yet?
I've got 3 out of my 5. I've been trying to work on it in between breaks and stuff. So we've also got the Mt Rushmore coming up after 8 o'clock. Cartoon characters you like to get drunk with.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe my favorite Mt Rushmore yet.
Let's see. I wrote a list, a pretty large list. I have 18.
Oh my gosh.
I wanted to make sure I had a good pool of characters.
No, I
didn't know who you were going to do.
I mean, I'm guessing there are several. I can think of one that we'll both probably want.
You better get it first.
I know. Who's going first on this list?
I will flip a coin.
I think that's fair.
Nope.
Got about 2 minutes.
Just dropped a bunch of stuff on the ground. Hold on. There we go.
All right.
Okay. All right. Sean says top 4 cartoon character to get drunk with, just like the King of the Hill cast. Pretty much.
That could work. I got about a minute and a half.
A lot of dudes to be drinking with, though.
That is.
I think I'm going to break mine up. I think I may have I'm going to probably do at least one female.
Okay. I think that's cool.
I want a sausage party when I'm getting drunk. A little something I can look at.
I got about a minute.
All right, coming back with a story about the Arizona Cardinals making football fun again.
You can't taunt, but you can bet.
Let's see.
I got about 45 seconds.
Let's go over Phil's top 5. And once again, guys, feel free to drop in your top 5s. We got some time here. Phil's top 5. Number 1, trivia tomorrow. Karaoke tomorrow. Twofer for him.
Dang.
Tattoo on Friday.
Oh.
Nice. Friday the 13th video game with the boys on Friday. Nice. And a 4-day weekend. Dude, that sounds like a hell of a top 5.
All right, got about 20 seconds.
Guys, feel free to drop in your top 5s for the week. Of course, we have our managers meeting every single Wednesday at 10 a.m. the moment we get off the show. So we always have to do our top 5s in the meeting. So we ask you guys to do the same. Drop in your top 5s now. We'll get to them after the break.
All right, be right back, guys. Arizona Cardinals going to become the first team in the NFL to have an actual sports book in their stadium. They've reached an agreement with Betts MGM to become the NFL's team's official sportsbook partner. Obviously, the stigma of betting, not what it used to be.
Right.
Because, I mean, you can't tell me 5 years ago, 10 years ago, the NFL would be like, okay, yeah, this is good. I mean, they'd have been like, hell no.
Nah, it's just like, I mean, it takes time for these things to evolve, kind of like legalizing marijuana or just making gambling a thing that happens, outside of Atlantic City and Las Vegas. Like, the fun stuff's finally coming around, guys. We're living in the age right now.
Well, this is the first for the NFL. The Cardinals not the first team in the United States to do this.
Mm-hmm.
Capital One Arena and Nationals Park, both located in Washington, D.C., have sports books, and the Phoenix Suns are getting a FanDuel sports book at Footprint Center. So that's coming soon as well. I mean, there's always that weird betting on sports thing, and like I said, there's always been a stigma about it. I don't see this as a big deal. I mean, it's another way to make some money. They're going to make lots of it. I mean, as more and more states legalize gambling and sports betting, I mean, I think this is going to become the norm.
I can't wait. And look, guys, we live in Georgia, and we have like the most ancient alcohol laws ever. So don't think we're going to be getting gambling, coming through anytime soon. We will be one of the last states, guaranteed, to get gambling legalized.
Marshall, this is the best for you. Just keep that in mind.
I know.
Because as soon as it does.
This is the best. This is the best for my 401k, Cotter. But is it the best for me? I'm going to say no, because I would love to be able to go to, let's say, like a Bananas game or a Braves game or whatever, and be able to gamble on it and do it from my phone sitting in the stands. That would be incredible.
Okay, can you imagine what the Bananas could do? I mean, they already think outside of the box and do all kinds of crazy things. I mean, they've made national news countless amount of times because of what they do. If they were allowed a sports book in Grayson Stadium, the fun the Bananas could have with that.
Let me bet on one of those babies. Yeah. Or which baby gets the Hakuna Matata at the beginning. Like, let's go. Let's do this.
All right, coming up after 8 o'clock, it's time to put together another Mount Rushmore. It's going to be a fun one today. The Mount Rushmore of cartoon characters you'd like to get drunk with. You can text yours in, 800-394-1061, or hit us up on the chat. Mount Rushmore coming up after 8 o'clock. Cotter and Marshall Show, Rock 1061.
All right, guys, going over some top fives. Looks like we got a couple to go over. Once again, drop in your top five. Stuff you're working on this week or just stuff you have to get done before the weekend. Once again, we have to do a top five in our managers meeting every Wednesday. So we ask you guys to throw yours out there just in case we want to steal one of them. All right, let's start with Wanda's. Number 1, attempt to color my hair blue. Good luck.
Do it.
Number 2, enjoy time with just Bubba. That's the child. Good luck with that. Or your, I don't know, extra guy in your life, your side hoe. Number 3, clean the house. Number 4, do some laundry. Number 5, take mini naps.
Oh, I like that.
That's good. Oh, look, Mac chimed in with her top 5. She goes, record a lot today. Laundry, cook, sweep and mop the floors, and pack for a 4-day weekend. Sounds pretty good.
Elaine, consume large amounts of coffee. Write self-evaluation. I've been avoiding. I hate those. I'd avoid it well. Pick up meds. Stay awake in training. Burn evidence. Don't know what the evidence is, but burn it. Rhett, work tomorrow. Buy school supplies. Play some Call of Duty Cold War with the guys.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Change oil in the truck. Mow the yard.
All right, here's my top 5, Cotter.
Okay.
So tomorrow is the Savannah Chamber of Commerce Small Business event that's happening at the DeSoto. I'm going down there. So that is number 1 on my list. I have to prepare myself. I have to dress up in not a beer T-shirt and shorts to work.
Ugh.
I know. The worst tomorrow.
Disgusting.
Thankfully, we don't have to do the show tomorrow. It'll be extra bad. Oh, terrible. Anyway, so I'm going to do that. Number 2 on my list, morning show catch-up. I got some videos I got to produce, so make sure to follow us and turn your notifications on for YouTube. So I'll have a bunch of videos coming over the next 2 days. I need to put together a call-in segment schedule for our show. Mm-hmm. And then we did a morning show meeting. I have the breakdown. I've bullet pointed. I'm going to send that out to Cotter, and we're going to confer with that because we have some stuff we're going to do coming up in the fall that's different from what we usually do. Nice. I have to do a Safe Touch endorsement with you today.
Yes.
Number 4, catching up with Cotter on some stuff before he leaves regarding the show and promos. And number 5, following up on a Kendall Marvel and a Daily Center, Kendall Marvel buy and a Daily Center ticket giveaways.
Oh, nice. Okay, got mine done. 1, produce Latin Lunch. That is the Latin Lunch show that runs every Saturday at noon on our sister station G100. Mia is out. She just gave birth to her
yeah,
child.
Congrats to Mia. She had a little baby girl, Gia.
So there you go. So I got to produce that up. Finish uploading Best Of for tomorrow and Friday since we're out. Safe Touch ad with Marshall. Finish up getting the Jacksonville Jaguars stuff ready. They're going to be on our sister station this season. Rewind 107.9. They've got the Urban Meyer show on tomorrow.
Ooh.
So
you just going to apologize for all the stuff that he didn't do?
Maybe. And then they got their first game Saturday, 7 o'clock, taking on the Browns.
Cleveland.
So I got to make sure everything is set for that because I will be out of town. I always hate when something is happening for the first time.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm out of town for it.
Mm-hmm.
So Tim Janier.
Ooh.
And then everybody's favorite coming in at number 5. New show imaging.
Oh, imaging. Love the imaging.
It's been a while, but this is legit. I mean, we actually had our meeting yesterday with our consultant guy, and we talked about some new show imaging. My voice guy is back in his studio, so I'm going to have some stuff for him to work on.
Oh, don't forget, I sent you over a new music bed, that Loki bed, yeah.
Yep.
Cam goes, morning, guys. Did you see the Banana Beer Fest coming up? We did not.
They doing another one? Nice. Mac, wait, there's a dress code for tomorrow's event?
Business casual, Mac. I think I'm just going to wear like jeans, dress shoes, and like a dressy shirt.
Sure.
Maybe like a polo.
Charles' top 5, 1 through 5, be pissed off at everything.
Charles is a mountain of anger. He's a big, bald, sexy mountain of anger. Mount Rushmore. All right, Red, I'm not going to say this one out loud because I don't want your picks to influence my picks out of respect. We'll go over them after we do the Mount Rushmore, which is coming up here in about 10 minutes or so. Mac's going to wear a dress tomorrow? I've never seen Mac wear a dress. Mac wears workout clothes or T-shirts.
Yeah, I don't think I have.
Remember that time she showed up on Chicks on Dudes and she wore a blouse?
No.
She wore a blouse and makeup. Yeah.
I don't believe it.
And I was like, are you okay?
I was even here for it, and I don't
You were, yeah, I don't. You were right there.
No, I don't know.
Do you think when Mac comes in, she'll let me shoot her with the Fart Launcher 3000?
Something tells me no.
Mac? Want to try it out?
Mama Margaret made me. All right, so we got some drowning pool coming up. We're going to get to Metallica. Nothing else matters. We will get into our Mount Rushmores.
Mm-hmm.
I got trivia on the way, too. Don't forget about that.
Cotter, I think weed has come up a couple times during the show today. Maybe it's just, time to get high. But...
Wishful thinking? Yes.
So I found this story earlier today. So Lollapalooza was memorable this year for a lot of reasons. One of them being Limp Bizkit, obviously.
Yeah.
But a lesser-known fact about the festival, Lollapalooza is that big 3-day festival in Chicago, is Lollapalooza helped the state of Illinois reach a record in marijuana sales. So according to Digital Music News, reports that the recreational marijuana dispensaries in the state reached $127.8 million in sales in the month of June. The monthly sales were up 10% from what they had been in May, which was a bit higher than June. The spike in sales is largely due to the number of tourists that traveled to Illinois for the festival. As per the Illinois Department of Financial and Professional Regulation, $42 million of the $127.8 million was in sales to out-of-state residents, and the remainder of people who live in the state. The out-of-state sales total was a 16% increase from the month of June. So let me tell you, I used to live in Illinois, and we both did for decades, Cotter and I. The best thing to do in Illinois is to get high.
I'm still, and I get it. I understand where we live. I understand the South. We're going to be last, when it comes to, legalizing full-on marijuana. But I'm still highly offended that Illinois is one of the early adopters of this.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like the best thing that ever happened to the state. And I wasn't living there at the time.
Like, seriously, create the marijuana industry, take the tax money from it, and, use it on infrastructure.
Yeah.
Especially in Georgia. And South Carolina, you need to do it, too, because South Carolina has the worst roads I've ever experienced in my life. Seriously, I know we just signed an infrastructure bill that's going to fix everything. It's not going to fix everything, I'm sure. The roads in South Carolina and Georgia are horrific.
Yeah.
It looked like a war happened on these roadways. Please fix them and legalize marijuana, mostly so I can eat edibles, and also to fix the roads.
Yeah.
Got another top 5 from Sean. Let's break this down real quick. How much time we got? Oh, we got
time.
Top 5, says Sean. Number 1, finish the work week strong. Number 2, head up to the cabin for the weekend. Probably to do hallucinogenics, you druggie. Number 3, go four-wheeling and shoot some guns Saturday. Hopefully you're doing both at the same time. That should be an Olympic sport. Riding a four-wheeler and shooting guns.
Stuff.
Dude, that'd be awesome. While driving. Number 4, drink copious amounts of alcohol all weekend. Do not shoot a gun when you're doing that. Heads up. Number 5, enjoy a cigar and smoke some meats so I can retain my Twitch username when I get home on Sunday.
Like the commitment.
Yeah. Well, we put him on a probationary period. What did we say? 2 weeks?
Something like that.
Yeah, we gave him 2 weeks. So
had to smoke some meats.
Let's see. Tony said I would drink. Oh, I'm not going to read that. I don't want to be influenced.
Oh, I get that.
By your choices. Would you like to flip it for who does it, or you want me to do it?
You can.
Okay.
I'll let you.
I don't want you to think I'm cheating over here.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Well, thanks for hanging around today, guys. Do appreciate it. Once again, little programming note. We are going to be off tomorrow and Friday. Once again, we are not on the live stream tomorrow or Friday. We'll be back with a full run of live stream shows pretty much over the next 2 weeks. The last week of the month, I am going to go home to see some family. But we'll be on the live stream outside of the next 2 days for pretty much the rest of the month strong. Coming up next, we do have the Mount Rushmore of cartoon characters we'd like to get drunk with. Then we'll talk about the 20th anniversary countdown, and then we'll jump right into Are You Smarter Than a Community College Dropout trivia? So your chance to win 2 prizes today. The first one being Midday in the Beer Garden tickets. That's going down at Moon River this coming Saturday. Tons and tons of beers to try from great local breweries like Moon River, Service, Southbound, Coastal, Two Ties, Hopotomica. A couple places from South Carolina as well, like Silver Bluff and Southern Barrel. I think Devilation's going to be out there as well. Plus Ghost Coast and the B-Town Meadery are going to have choices out there. Tickets are $25. But if you play trivia today, we'll hook you up with a free pair of tickets. Also, you'll also win a pair of passes to the Tailgate Bar Crawl, which is happening courtesy of our proud sponsor, the Savannah Bar Crawl folks. They have the College Game Day Tailgate. That's going down Saturday, September 4th. It's the first big weekend of college football. The Bulldogs taking on Clemson. So we'll hook you up with both of those prizes just for playing. You don't have to win. You don't have to tie with us. You'll most likely lose to us. We're not going to lie. We've been on a roll. But more importantly, all you got to do is play. So if you're the first person to call in, right when we ask about 8:30, you'll have your chance at winning those prizes. Service Brewing has some incredible beers. They have two that we actually had Kevin in at the beginning of July for beer for breakfast. They have a pina colada beer. They have this double hopped IPA that was just fantastic. Service, I think, is really hitting a groove right now with the beers that they're doing. Breweries take some time to kind of get their stuff situated and really find out what their cores are. And Service has been around for quite some time now. But I feel like they're really hitting like a high point with what Kevin and the brewers are doing over there at Service. They're putting together some really tasty beers for us.
All right, we got about 2.5 minutes.
Sounds good. Rhett says Publix has a Terrapin beer, buy one, get one free right now.
What?
Yeah, Sean, you've been gone for way too long. They got way more than 3 beers.
Yeah, some of their R&D stuff, man, is utterly delicious.
Yeah, I was just talking about the beers that Kevin brought in for beer for breakfast back around 4th of July.
Yeah, they're doing some really, really good stuff. I got about 1:45. Going to get into Mount Rushmore cartoon characters you'd like to get drunk with.
Oh, this is so difficult. Okay, I think I know what my first 2 picks are going to be. I think.
I mean, there's one that would easily be my number 1, but I feel I got to pick them early if I have the opportunity because I don't want to lose out.
Yeah, well, I mean, go for them.
I'm going to have to, I think.
All right, guys, we're a minute away from going back on the air, doing the Mount Rushmore of cartoon characters that you want to get drunk with. Coming up on the show today, we also have Chicks on Dudes with Mac. We'll get into some questions today. I got some interesting ones. There isn't like a lot of times we have stories. We get a lot of stories. Yeah. This time we just got a lot of straight up questions that are very interesting. Also, Marshall's Music News today. We're going to talk about Megadeth finishing up their latest album, their 16th album. We're going to talk about Slipknot and Till Lindemann, who's the lead singer of Rammstein. Going to talk about him as well.
All right, guys, be right back. What cartoon characters would you like to get drunk with? Well, we're going to put together our Mount Rushmore coming up. Don't forget, hop on the stream, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Watch the show, hang out with the Horde each and every morning. Be sure to like, subscribe, and follow while you're there. You can also listen to the show. Just download the app for free. Get us in your in-home smart speaker or check us out at rock1061.com. So, yes, today's Mount Rushmore, I love. It's just stupid. It's just fun. Cartoon characters you would like to get drunk with.
Okay, and we're already very competitive, I could tell, with how this is going to go. So we're going to coin flip on who goes first today. So
heads.
Tails.
damn it.
I'm totally taking number one.
Yeah, there is somebody that would be the easy number one on my list, and I'm assuming we both want this guy.
Well, I don't think we'll pick the same person though.
You don't think so?
I think you're fine.
Okay.
Coming in number one on the Mount Rushmore for me today, Cotter.
Okay.
Of cartoon characters I want to get drunk with. Oh no. I'm gonna have to go. I'm going to go Randy Marsh from South Park.
Really?
I'm going to go Randy Marsh from South Park.
I did not see this coming at all.
First of all, he's got weed.
That's true.
So I can get both drunk and high. And he is so incredibly funny and spastic and funny. I'm going to choose Randy Marsh from South Park. I love this pick.
I love this pick. So out of left field. I mean, I didn't even have him on my board.
What?
I'm sorry.
Your board is terrible.
Wasn't a contender.
I've already won the Mount Rushmore. He's not on your board.
Well, I'm gonna go with my clear cut and obvious number one.
Don't you dare say Homer Simpson.
Rick Sanchez from Rick and Morty.
Oh.
I mean,
They just belittle you the entire time.
You do that every day. And
yeah,
but now,
he's so much better at belittling. He has a wheel that belittles people.
But I get to travel interdimensionally with this guy. I mean, you talk about Randy Marsh.
So wait, are you saying you are essentially Morty?
Yes, in this relationship and in the one with Rick Sanchez, yes, I'm Morty. But no, I want to hang out with him. I mean, you get to go anywhere. I mean, you talk about Randy Marsh having weed.
Yeah.
I mean, all the space drugs. All of them.
I got to go to the
Rick
beautiful state of Colorado. Go to Tegrity Farms. Beautiful family. I can hang out with the kids.
I mean, Rick Sanchez is the number one pick here.
Really?
Yes. I mean, even if you die, he'll bring you back. There's multiple universes.
He generally, primarily, only drinks out of a flask, though. So.
That's fine. I mean, he can have his flask. I don't know what's in it. I'll have my own.
All right. Ooh. Okay. Coming in, number two on the Mount Rushmore of cartoon characters Cotter and I would like to get drunk with. I don't want it to be a sausage party. So I think this is very obvious. Someone even mentioned it on the chat just a few moments ago. Number two pick, I'm picking Jessica Rabbit. I want some sex appeal. If I'm getting drunk with some cartoon characters, I want something to look at that is nice. So I'm picking Jessica Rabbit.
She married a rabbit. So you got a chance.
Yeah.
I mean, you have a chance.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Once again, you don't want a sausage party. You don't want to hang out with all the dudes from King of the Hill, like maybe Boomhauer. But I mean, once again, you want some sex appeal in there. I'm picking Jessica Rabbit. My number two on the Mount Rushmore, characters I would like to get drunk with.
I'm not going sex appeal for this. I'm just going for somebody I think would be great to talk to, great to hang out with. I'm going Woody from Toy Story.
Really?
Yes.
Woody?
Yes. Going Woody from Toy Story because I just think he'd be a good listener.
Is he a cartoon character?
Yeah. I mean, it's a digital cartoon.
Pixar?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a cartoon.
We're throwing it out there.
That qualifies.
To put a seed of doubt in everyone's mind that your Mount Rushmore sucks?
No. I mean, Woody from Toy Story. Just,
really?
Just a good guy, just hanging out, being bros, talking, drinking some beer.
So Randy Marsh of South Park is not on your list, but Woody from Toy Story is?
Yeah. Makes all the sense in the world.
Not on my list
at all. I mean, Woody is a guy that you can just sit down and drink beers with. It's not going to get crazy.
I would talk with Buzz Lightyear.
It's not going to get
so much more interesting to talk to.
Buzz Lightyear, he's just got
aliens,
an ego.
The laser guns.
The more he drinks,
the wings.
The more he's going to talk about himself.
Right.
I don't want that in my life.
Why? Because you already have it in your life? Because I'm sitting across from you?
I wasn't going to say it, but you bring it up. There you go. All right, we'll continue our Mount Rushmore of cartoon characters we'd like to get drunk with. If you'd like to throw yours into the mix, hit us up on the chat or text them 800-394-1061. Latest from Mammoth WVH. It's Don't Back Down, Rock 1061.
Wanda says you guys could talk about your snakes in your boots.
That's true. Phil agrees with you. Randy was his number one pick for sure. Yeah, wasn't on my board, man.
Phil, not on your board? Dude, Randy Marsh from South Park. I mean, just so much fun.
Yeah.
He's so off the wall bonkers.
That is true.
He became like the lead character of South Park for like the last 10 seasons. It's so much fun. All right, I feel like I have some incredible picks coming up.
Okay.
I'm so excited. That I got Randy Marsh in there from South Park.
All yours.
Rick Sanchez, I don't know.
I think it's the obvious choice.
It's a lot of fun. And trust me, he was on my list.
Yeah.
He was definitely on my list. But I wasn't really thinking about him Because there's lots of negatives. There's too many negatives that go in, I think, with hanging with him.
You take the risk. I get it. Comes a lot of reward, though, when you're willing to take all that risk.
You get to watch interdimensional cable.
Right?
Right.
You get to go to Boob World?
Wait, there's a Boob World?
Is that not an episode you've seen yet?
Maybe. I don't know. I'm like 2 behind. I actually got a text message from someone. It actually, like, they're not saying my phone. They say, maybe this is Paul. Best cartoon character to get drunk with? This dude from The Simpsons, Barney. I don't know. Barney, honestly, Simpsons characters, and this may be controversial, I would not pick Barney out of all the Simpsons characters.
I wouldn't pick Barney because he's a raging alcoholic. I don't. It's not somebody I'd want to have.
He's got some digestive problems too, and he's just constantly burping. It would get annoying. But there is a couple other Simpson characters that would be very cool.
Yeah,
I won't bring them up because I may pick one.
All right, we got about a minute 45.
This is Greg says, and this is the only one I'll bring up. Greg says Tinkerbell.
Okay,
Tinkerbell, is she underage?
I would say looks like it, yes, but no, she's been around for.
I don't know.
Been around forever.
I don't know. I think Tinkerbell is a little underage. Greg, I think that's that choice is a little spotty.
All right, we've got a minute 15. We'll finish up our Mount Rushmores.
Coming up this hour, we're going to talk about the 20th anniversary countdown and also play some trivia for some prizes as well. Also, Mac is on the way.
Nice. All right, 50 seconds.
Don't mind me. I'm just going over all the possibilities over here. Okay, I think I have the last two that I want.
Okay. All right, we got about 30 seconds.
Are people texting you suggestions as well?
No. All right, guys, be right back. If you'd like to contribute to today's Mount Rushmore cartoon characters you'd like to get drunk with, you can text us in 800-394-1061 or hit us up on the chat. So far, Marshall, you've gone number 1, Randy Marsh.
From South Park, yep.
Number 2, Jessica Rabbit.
Yeah.
I went Rick Sanchez from Rick and Morty and Woody from Toy Story for my first 2 picks. Okay. So now you're on the board with pick number 3.
Pick number 3, once again, doing the Mount Rushmore of cartoon characters you want to get drunk with. Yeah, I'm gonna go Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Michelangelo. Party time, excellent. Are you kidding me? I need a guy that will amp up the party, right? That'll keep things going. Probably got like some sick nunchuck tricks. Plus, he's got nunchucks. Like, nothing can go wrong when you're drinking alcohol and playing with a set of nunchucks. So, Cotter, number 3, my cartoon characters like to get drunk with Mount Rushmore. I'm choosing Michelangelo from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I do like this pick. I think that's solid. I was looking at them as a group collectively.
Okay.
Because I think it's like they do come in, as a group, and you just get to hang out with all of them. But no, solid pick. Mm-hmm. You got to pick one. He's obviously the one you're going to go with. Number 3 on my list, Genie from Aladdin, specifically the Robin Williams version.
Not Will Smith?
No. I'm Robin Williams all day long. 1, it's Robin Williams.
Right.
2, endless amounts of entertainment.
Right.
Voices, comedy.
You get
characters.
wishes.
And then, yes, there's the wishes.
So you get wishes from the genie, and then Rick Sanchez takes you to other planets.
Yes.
So
I'm all about the adventures.
Yeah, you are definitely all about the adventures. Usually when I'm drunk, I like to stay in one place.
I get that.
You get the spins real easily if you're in a spaceship, maybe.
I get that, because I'm guessing when you get the genie drunk, that 3 wish rule out the window. Anything goes, as many as you want.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. Just whatever you want to do. He doesn't care. He's drunk. He's
just
drunk.
unlimited wishes.
Yeah, it's unlimited whenever he gets drunk.
All right. Okay. So, last pick. Once again, the Mount Rushmore of cartoon characters we like to get drunk with. I've chosen Randy Marsh from South Park. I've chosen Jessica Rabbit to, bring a little sex appeal to my group. I needed a party guy who knows how to skateboard and use nunchucks, probably both at the same time.
Oh, yeah.
So Michelangelo from the Turtles is my third pick. My last pick, I'm going to have to go Simpsons. I want a classic. I'm going to go Homer. I'm going to go Homer Simpson. I needed every guy to get drunk with just in case Randy Marsh is being too crazy, Jessica Rabbit's being too sexy, Michelangelo's just skateboarding and ignoring me. I want a guy that I could just sit down and I could just shoot the S with. I'm going Homer Simpson as my last pick of the Mount Rushmore.
You can't go wrong with that because he is just a good old-fashioned drinking buddy.
Yeah, I mean, and once again, he'll never outsmart me.
No, dear Lord.
He'll have some zingers in there. Like, we'll sit at Moe's Tavern, do some flaming Moe's.
Yeah.
Get utterly wrecked. Like, bring it on. Give me Homer Simpson.
All right, so cartoon characters you like to get drunk with, Mount Rushmore, Rick Sanchez, Woody, Genie from Aladdin. I'm going to go with Shaggy from Scooby-Doo.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because much like Randy Marsh.
Does Scooby-Doo come along, or is it just Shaggy?
I think Scooby's there. They're a team. But, I mean, much like Randy Marsh, some other, goodies are going to come out after a couple beverages. I mean, Scooby snacks, let's be honest. You know what they are. And they're not a dog treat. You know what they're doing there.
What?
They've been edibles for decades.
I never thought that.
So, and I mean, just hanging out with Shaggy, man. I just think he'd be a cool, chill vibe.
Mm-hmm.
You maybe get to go on a mystery and help the guys solve something.
You're going on so many adventures here.
I'm all about
This should be the Mount Rushmore of adventures with cartoon characters, not people you get drunk with. A couple quick honorable mentions.
Yeah.
SpongeBob SquarePants. I think we could both agree. Probably a little annoying after a while. I can't even do a good impression. How about Duffman from The Simpsons?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
All the free beer you can drink.
Probably Tasmanian Devil from the Looney Tunes.
Yeah.
Probably be fun. What about, who am I missing here? What was the last one I just saw? Bart Simpson, Go Hunt. Sandy Cheeks from SpongeBob.
Okay.
Yeah. Archer.
Yeah.
Bender the Robot. I mean, so many great choices.
I had Bender on my list, but I like left a couple spaces between him and the rest of the list because I'm like, is he going to be too much of an a-hole after about 3 beers? 4 beers. And you're just like, I'm done with this guy.
He could be sober and still be that way.
All right, coming up next, we're going to talk about the 20th anniversary countdown. It is coming up Labor Day weekend. We need your help putting it together. Details next. Cotter and Marshall Show, Rock 1061.
Let's see. Greg says, I don't know which is worse, getting a Woody or playing with Michelangelo. Man, I love my list. Now that I look at it, Randy Marsh, Jessica Rabbit, Michelangelo, Homer Simpson. I think I crushed it, guys. I think I utterly crushed it.
We're going to come right out of spots.
Okay.
For this. Let's get rid of that. Cool.
Sorry, guys. Just getting set for the rest of the show. Let me make sure my trivia is up. And I've got chicks on dudes on trivia. Okay.
Another story I came across. 27-year-old man works at a packaging center in Italy using a nail gun recently at work. Accidentally aimed the nail gun at the wrong type of package. Somehow fired a nail into his junk.
Did it say specifically where in his junk?
It just said right now into his own groin.
We talking the tip. We talking the shaft.
He missed the main unit.
Oh,
so no shaft penetration.
Oh,
but when he showed up to the ER, the doctors couldn't find the nail.
Oh,
it was less than an inch long. So the nail wasn't in his junk. They couldn't even find a puncture wound. Eventually, they brought in a urologist who did an ultrasound, and they found the nail. It missed the most important bits, but it missed the right testicle by millimeters.
So it was in his thigh, high thigh.
They had to remove the nail with a surgery. He was out the next day.
That's crazy. Because they couldn't do an MRI because the MRI would shoot the nail right out of his body.
Yeah. There you go.
Whoops.
Oh, there's the ultrasound. There it is. There's the nail.
Greg says, you thought Tinkerbell was underage, but you considered Bart Simpson Catholic priest much? That's why he was on my honorable mentions list, not on my list, Greg. All right, I'm all set for trivia. Balls indeed, Cotter. Let's see. Tinkerbell. Peter Griffin. I wouldn't choose Peter Griffin. Greg said, how about Peter Griffin a little while back? Max says, Peppa Pig's parental figures because someone needs to go off on them about how they discipline their child. That little bastard's rude.
I've never seen an episode.
It's quite popular. Me neither, though.
I've heard.
Tony says, I would drink with Harley Quinn, Johnny Bravo, Pam from Archer. Oh, Pam from Archer is a great choice.
Yeah.
Velma and Betty Boop. Got a lot of ladies in there. What's up?
Old school.
Archer and Johnny are going to love that. When partying with the girls, you need the brain to get you home and the slut to get you in trouble. And the comic relief, the badass to control the situation, and idiot to compliment us needlessly. Yeah, there you go. I think you really did a good job with that,
Even
Tony.
thought it out.
Wanda says Peppa is as rude as Ruby from Ruby and Max. Not familiar with that show.
Don't know that one either.
There you go.
My kids are older, guys. Sorry. Missed out on those. Want to talk roly-poly-oly? I'm in all day. Wiggles?
Wow.
I got you. Man, I went to a Wiggles concert. It's surreal. See a bunch of little kids go nuts.
Because you never had so much fun? It was surreal because
I sang along with every song.
You didn't know you could have that much fun in real life?
I mean, it was awkward when I tried to pass the joint to the 4-year-old sitting next to me. I mean, they took it.
Right.
But it was awkward.
Hey, do you want this bump? Go ahead, man. All right, guys, coming up next, we're going to talk about the 20th anniversary show. Then we're into trivia.
Yeah. Flying by today, man. Last show of the week. Moving my kid to Arkansas this weekend. We leave tomorrow morning. Drop the dog off at Barks Daycare right at 7 o'clock and just head out from there. 14, 15 hours later, we'll be in Fayetteville, Arkansas.
You stopping anywhere along the way that's any fun?
No, especially not on the way there. On the way back, I don't know. We'll see. Don't know what state my wife and or I will be in emotionally. On the way there, no, we just want to get there.
What do you guys do for, like, food? Do you, like, speaking of road trips, do you stop for, like, fast food or?
We'll stop typically at Burger King because they have the Impossible Whopper, so both my wife and daughter can eat there. It's usually just the easiest option.
Like I said, the other day I got the best Burger King meal I've ever gotten, and I don't care for it. The spicy chicken sandwich,
Right.
Get that.
Okay.
It's good.
But that's probably where we'll stop just because it's quick and they know they can get something there. Subway is our other option, but haven't been there in a while.
Rhett says I'd throw in Patrick from SpongeBob as well.
All right, guys, we'll be right back. Rock 106.1 celebrating 20 years of rock in the Low Country and Coastal Empire this year. We continue our celebration this Labor Day weekend, putting together the biggest countdown we've ever done, counting down the top 1,061 songs ever played on Rock 106.1.
And we want your opinion on what one of those songs or most of those songs should be. So it's really easy. Go to rock1061.com, drop in your name, your email address, and then tell us some of your favorite songs that need to make the list. Whether they're local songs from local bands that maybe are broken up, that have been gone for years, or maybe they're just something from Soundgarden or something from Nirvana. We just want to know what should make the list. This will definitely help out Cotter because he's been working on it for like 3 weeks now, and he's only up to about 100 songs.
Yeah, I got a ways to go.
Yeah, you are screwed.
I got a ways to go. All right, so let us know what song should make that list right now, rock1061.com. Coming up next, going to get ready to play some Are You Smarter Than a Community College Dropout trivia. So listen up. Chance to play and win is on the way. There's Breaking Benjamin, Rock 106.1.
Jason says it counts since the new season has a cartoon version, but Lucifer Morningstar from the Lucifer TV show would be a great one to drink with. Tons of hot chicks and tons of great booze.
Nice.
I've not watched that show, but I know it's popular enough to get like, because Fox canceled it.
Yeah.
And they've done like 3 more seasons on Netflix.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're doing the last one right now, I saw. So,
yeah, I've not seen that one.
I have not either. Mostly I've been living in the world of The Sopranos, which I watched another episode and a half last night. I am actually fully complete season 1.
Okay.
Season 1 is done of The Sopranos.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Tony, and spoiler alert, if you haven't watched The Sopranos, what's wrong with you? And also, it's been out for like 2 decades. Tony survived the hit. Uncle Junior's in jail. Mom supposedly had a stroke.
Oh, yeah.
And he told her off. And then he punched EMT and did not get arrested. I don't understand the logic of that.
Mm-hmm.
And then he had dinner with his family. Sorry if I ruined it for anyone.
Wanda, speaking of Lucifer, I'd totally jump his bones.
Whoa.
There you go, Wanda.
You're a married woman, lady.
Last night, I started watching. I went to bed. I think Dana and my kid finished Lego Master on Fox. Kind of a fun little show.
Oh, okay. I've heard of that one.
Yeah, people build Legos. It's a reality competition show.
Mm-hmm.
Will Arnett's the host. He's funny.
Oh, yeah. The guy from Arrested Development.
Yeah. So he's good. He's good in that role. So
he voices Batman as well.
The Lego
Batman.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he's funny.
How much time we got?
We got 1 minute, 15 seconds.
Okay.
Ooh, Elaine jumping in there with Lucifer as well. Me too, Wanda.
Hashtag horny much? After we do trivia, I've got a follow-up story on Fred Durst. Obviously, yesterday we talked about Limp Bizkit. They had to cancel their tour. But this story is not about canceling the tour. The story is about an action figure of Fred Durst and how he tried to, win an eBay auction of himself. Didn't turn out great, and I'll explain what he was actually doing. But we'll do that after Are You Smarter Than a Community College Dropout trivia.
Yeah, I'm curious now. Why would he have to buy his own action figure? To hook a brother up.
You think?
It was funny. Totally understands. I don't know. Listen, I'm used to the exceptions.
All right, guys. About 15 seconds away and going right into trivia. If you want to play and win some stuff, call us up.
All right, be right back. Are you smarter than a community college dropout? Brought to you by the Savannah Bar Crawl. It's now time to call. It is now time to play.
So let's give you guys some stuff for playing as well. The first caller in at 1-800-394-1061 will win passes to the beer festival happening this coming Saturday at Moon River called Midday in the Beer Garden. You'll also win a pair of passes to the Tailgate Bar Crawl happening Saturday, September 4th, courtesy of our good friends over at the Savannah Bar Crawl.
So if you'd like to play Are You Smarter Than a Community College Dropout, call now, 800-394-1061.
Got someone lined up. Let's go.
Rock 1061, who's this?
This is Joey.
Joey, how's it going, man?
Oh, it's going awesome. How about yourself?
Not too bad. So who'd you like to take on to trivia this morning, myself, Cotter, or Marshall?
I think I will take on Cotter.
All right.
Perfect.
Good luck, man. Good luck.
Sorry, what was your name again?
Joey.
Joey, perfect. All right, Joey, here is the deal. 7 questions, 60 seconds. No matter what happens, we're still going to hook you up with prizes, so don't worry about it. Now, here's the deal. If you don't know the answer to one of these questions, just say pass. Other than that, your time will begin after I ask the first question. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, your first question is multiple choice as well.
All right.
All right, Joey, a smack is one of the 7 names for a group of what aquatic animal? Is it an octopus or jellyfish?
Jellyfish.
That is correct. Question number 2. In the movie Toy Story, what is the name of the boy next door who blows up toys?
Pass.
Question number 3. Name one of the major mountain ranges located in New York State.
Catskill.
That is correct. Question number 4. What is the capital of Finland?
Pass.
Question number 5. What country provided most of the settings for Lord of the Rings movies?
New Zealand.
Correct. Question number 6 is multiple choice. What is the average life cycle of a red blood cell? Is it 120, 160, or 180 days?
180.
That is incorrect. Question number 7. What does the double O indicate in 007?
Pass.
Back to question number 2. In the movie Toy Story, what is the name of the boy next door who blows up toys?
Andy.
That is incorrect, and your time is up. Joey, you got 3 out of 7 today. Cotter? All right, here's the deal. Joey got 3 out of 7 correct today.
All right, man. All right.
So, Joey, just hold on to the line 1 second. We're going to ask Cotter these same questions and see how he does. Once again, are you smarter than a community college dropout trivia? Brought to you by the Savannah Bar Crawl. Cotter, are you ready?
Let's do this.
Question number 1 is a multiple choice question, Cotter.
Okay.
A smack is one of the 7 names for a group of what aquatic animal? Is it an octopus or jellyfish?
Jellyfish.
That is correct. Question number 2. In the movie Toy Story, what is the name of the boy next door who blows up toys?
Sid.
Correct. Question number 3. Name one of the major mountain ranges located in New York State.
Appalachian?
That is correct. Question number 4. What is the capital of Finland?
Oh, Helsinki.
That is correct. Question number 5. What country provided most of the settings for the Lord of the Rings movies?
New Zealand.
Correct. Question number 6. What is the average life cycle of a red blood cell? Multiple choice. Is it 120, 160, or 180 days?
160.
That is incorrect. Question number 7. What does the double O indicate in 007?
That he's licensed to kill?
That is correct.
Oh, crap.
And that is it. Cotter scoring 6 out of 7 today.
Oh, Joey.
I'm telling you, I have not bought it in a.
All right, Joey. Thank you for calling in, man. We've got your number. We'll get a hold of you within the next few days, and we'll make sure you get all the tickets.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, Joey. Appreciate it, man.
All right.
All right, let's go ahead and go over the correct answers for Are You Smarter Than a Community College Dropout Trivia, brought to you by the Savannah Bar Crawl. Question number 1, a smack is one of the 7 names for a group of what aquatic animal? That is a jellyfish.
Yeah, it is.
Number 2, in the movie Toy Story, what is the name of the boy next door who blows up toys? Sid is your answer. Name one of the major mountain ranges located in New York State. Catskill, Appalachian, Adirondack, I think is how you say it.
Yeah, I think.
Question number 4, what is the capital of Finland? That is Helsinki. Question number 5, what country provided most of the settings for the Lord of the Rings movies? That is New Zealand. Question number 6, what is the average life cycle of a red blood cell? 120 days is the correct answer. And what does the double O indicate in 007? A license to kill.
All right, back Monday with more Are You Smarter Than a Community College Dropout Trivia, brought to you by the Savannah Bar Crawl. Cotter and Marshall, Rock 106.1.
Guys, we're going to edit that up. We'll be right back. All right, guys, looks like we're back on after Cotter wrapped up editing Are You Smarter Than a Community College Dropout Trivia, brought to you by the Savannah Bar Crawl. Love our sponsors. Thank you so much. Obviously, their next bar crawl is coming up on Saturday, September 4th. Make sure to go out and support them. They're a great local business, doing great local business stuff. Cotter, congrats on the win, pushing your record to 35 wins, 8 losses, and 3 ties.
Nice.
My record is 33 wins. Now I lost it. Where is it? My record is 33 wins. Will this ever load? Maybe not. And some other stuff. 6 losses and 7 ties.
Okay. All right. There we go.
All right, so you guys obviously heard Are You Smarter Than a Community College Dropout Trivia first. I feel like we're early on this hour. We wrapped that up super quick.
Yeah, no, we're making good time.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to play this back live on the air here.
We got another 4 minutes before it starts.
Yeah. We have like 20 minutes just to sit here and do nothing.
I know, it's very weird.
We're never this early. Well, I was talking about Fred Durst and Limp Bizkit.
Oh, yeah.
Before the break. So Limp Bizkit, obviously, they've had a lot of press on them recently. Fred Durst has a new look for the band, specifically just him.
Yeah.
He looks like an FBI agent from the Sabotage videos from the Beastie Boys.
So awesome.
Well, someone made an action figure of him in his new look with his Fu Manchu, with his floppy hair, with his FBI jacket on and his pink shirt. Well, someone created an action figure of him, and I see this a lot. You know, like people will put this out there, and they put it on like, you know, the fake cardboard kind of card.
Yeah.
Like how you used to buy G.I. Joes back in the store.
100%.
Any action figure. Well, someone made an action figure of him, and it was only 3 3/4 inches big, and he actually tried to bid on this and win it. An action figure of himself.
Right.
His max bid was $415. That's as much as he would let himself bid on this item on eBay.
Okay.
It sold for $680.
Jeez.
So he put up an Instagram post saying, I lost the auction on this illegal toy. Things are good. But someone bought it for $680 plus $10 shipping.
Damn.
Yeah. And he goes, his max bid of $415 lost out by 200. I mean, like, he only bid 2/3. Just
right.
silly. But wow, what a treat that would have been to win that.
That'd be kind of cool.
I would have put it up on the action figure wall right behind you. Speaking of, I'm going to throw the Fart Launcher 3000 up there.
All right, so trivia is coming up. It'll air here in just under 3 minutes. Chicks on Dudes, top of the 9 o'clock hour. Thanks to Joey for calling in, playing some trivia today. Thanks to everybody hanging out in the stream, participating. Right, so now we know how much Fred Durst values himself. $400.
$415. All right. There we go. Cotter, move your head slightly so we can see the gun. To the right or left?
I can't see anything right now.
Now move your head to the right.
Move my head to the right.
There it is.
Sorry, I'm watching the stream, and it's on a major delay from where we're at right now. There it is. I'm going to be right back.
Okay. So we got a little bit before we hit up the top of the 9 o'clock hour. That's where Mac will join us for Chicks on Dudes. 3 questions today. They were pretty simple questions, I think. But we'll get into that top of the 9 o'clock hour. Then we'll wrap up the show today for the week, actually. With Marshall's Music News, we'll talk about Slipknot, about how Clown thinks he'll always wear a mask from now on. Megadeth wrapping up their new album, their 16th album. And then Till Lindemann of Rammstein. He's selling some stuff. So we'll talk about that as well in Marshall's Music News. On the chat, Max said that's not very girthy. And then Greg says someone needs to tell Mac that it's spelled girthy, Girthy. She just spells it in her own Southern way, Greg. She loves using U's wherever she can. Wow, Marshall, those burpees are paying off. Maybe if someone else would start running. I've been doing a lot of burpees, man. I actually have been eating rather well this week. Weekends, calories don't count. That's what I've been told, at least. So, yeah. Ooh, here's some latest breaking news. According to TMZ, Eminem's ex-wife has attempted suicide and has been hospitalized for evaluation. Eminem's ex-wife, Kim Scott, was hospitalized following a suicide attempt during which she became combative with law enforcement. Law enforcement sources tell us police and emergency workers responded to a call of a suicidal person at Kim's home on July 30th in Michigan. We're told when they arrived, Kim was so combative she had to be restrained by deputies and was so violent, paramedics were unable to check her vitals. Our sources say it appeared Kim had cut herself and had several small lacerations on the back of her legs, and a good amount of blood was on the floor. She was rushed to the hospital for both medical and psychological evaluation, but it's now back at home and is recovering. It's unclear if she's getting additional care. That's terrible to hear. I want to hear that. So obviously have the next 2 days off. Cotter's taking his kid to college, so we won't be on the live stream for everyone hanging out right now. Sorry, but we'll have the best of live on the air. If I get an opportunity to, I'll post some stuff, videos and stuff that we've been doing. I'll be catching up on some videos from the past few Beer for Breakfast, Mt Rushmores, Chicks on Dudes. So we'll have some content that you'll be able to kind of check out that you hopefully may or may not have seen before, but that'll be going up on our YouTube channel. So make sure that you guys, if not yet, make sure to go to our YouTube channel, subscribe, and then, of course, turn on the notifications. Anytime that we put up something new, you'll get a little notification via email, or just when you go to your YouTube channel, you'll see it kind of pop up there. On top of that, next week, we start a new feature with our friend Lauren from Connect Savannah. She came in for Beer for Breakfast back many weeks ago, and she was so great. We actually came up with a fun little bit with her. So she'll be coming in next Tuesday. So we'll have some more guests in the studio and some more, live guests in the studio, which I love. I love getting other voices than Cotter and I just in here kind of yakking at each other. It's fun to kind of break up the monotony of that. So pretty cool stuff. Pretty cool and exciting stuff coming up the show next week. We'll also have our own Cotter and Marshall Show Fantasy Football League. That'll be coming up probably starting next week as well. We'll start having people sign up to join the league. Then we'll choose a certain amount of people to actually play fantasy football with Cotter and I. The team that does the best listener team will win a really cool prize as well. So we'll be sharing that stuff. I got some cool stuff leading into the month of September. Football's going to be back. Torture Tuesdays are coming back. Obviously, I showed off the Fart Launcher 3000. We'll definitely be using that. And some more stuff coming up here in the next few weeks and months on the show. And we actually celebrate our six-month anniversary. That's coming up, let's see. I mean, technically, it'll be the 1st of September. So that's coming up in 3 weeks. 6 months of us. Congrats to us. We haven't got fired yet. We're stunned, too. We've accomplished a lot. Got our own hot sauce, Torture Blues Day. That was cool. Won Best Morning Show from Connect Savannah. Also cool. Completed tons of Torture Tuesdays. I puked on the last one. Cool. So we've done quite a bit, in 6 months of silly show stuff. So we're excited to be here and be around, hopefully for a long time to come. And if not, well, we're surprised too that we've been around this long. Let's see. So Nicolas Cage has been on a roll lately. So he's been putting out some crazy movies like Willy's Wonderland. Highly recommend you watch that. He put out a movie called Pig, which has got incredible ratings. It's actually his highest rated movie ever on Rotten Tomatoes. I didn't care for it very much, but they just put out a trailer earlier today called Prisoners of the Ghostland. And it looks like very John Wickish, but with, Nicolas Cage. So what I'll do is I'll actually find that trailer, or at least the teaser of it, and I'll share it with you guys because I want your opinion on this as well. So, Cotter, a new Nicolas Cage film is coming out because he is incapable of not doing a film every 3 seconds. So he's got a new film called Prisoners of the Ghostland. And here's kind of the description. Tell me what you think. In the treacherous frontier city of Samurai Town, a ruthless bank robber is sprung from jail by a wealthy warlord, the governor, whose adopted granddaughter, Bernice, has gone missing. The governor offers the prisoner his freedom in exchange for retrieving the runaway. Strapped into a leather suit that will self-destruct within 5 days, the bandit is set off on a journey to find the young woman and his own path to redemption.
Yes, please.
So I don't think the full trailer is out yet, but the teaser trailer is out, and I just dropped it into the chat. So there you go. Please consume that.
I mean, is he at the point of his career if somebody goes, hey, I got to move? Yes, I'm in. Yeah. Do you need to hear? No, I'm in.
He's made a lot of bad choices, and he's been married way too many times where probably people are still profiting off of just being married to Nicolas Cage for a couple months. So
he just needs to make all the money?
He just needs to make all the money.
Okay.
It's like Will Arnett from Arrested Development. He goes, I've made a horrible mistake. It's that bad for him.
I get that.
Mm-hmm. Is anyone in the building today?
Aaron and our third favorite sales managers. Excuse me, here.
Cool.
Sorry. That's funny.
Cotter, y'all be safe on your travels. Many positive vibes for a great college experience for your and Dana's baby. Y'all have a great long weekend. Be good. We're taking a nap. Good for you.
Thank you very much, Wanda. But yeah, enjoy that nap. You've earned it. Get some sleep.
So I found the story, Cotter, where a Team USA paintball player was kicked off the team after a backlash over a controversial TikTok. This is just a great reason not to ever join TikTok. So Andrea Martinez had just woken up from a nap when she saw the video of her Team USA paintball teammate. Her husband awakened her, telling her something crazy was going on. Apparently, Jessica Mayalo, a Team USA paintball member, is this the Olympics thing?
No, this is not paintball in Olympics.
Has posted a 15-second TikTok video of her in front of an image of a TV displaying a news story about a teenage boy suffering from COVID-19. She wrote, "Ma'am, your kid does not need a COVID shot. Your kid needs an effing treadmill." She then removed the video, but she also followed that up with, "That's what he needs." Ooh, fat shaming. Anyway, she's been kicked off the team.
It blows my mind how some people don't think before they do something on social media.
Yeah. I mean, if you represent, how about this? If you are a professional TikToker only, and that's where you get your money, you could probably put that video up and everything would be fine.
Right.
But if you represent any organization, including a Team USA, even a paintball organization, which, I mean, who knew there was female, absolutely assassins when it comes to paintball? I'm super jealous of those skills. But what are you doing?
Yeah.
The way people take things nowadays, and although I'm not trying to say that's okay, it's not.
Right.
But the way people take things these days, whether it was a joke or not, that's tough. That's tough. Charles says Nick Cage is becoming the new Michael Caine, and I'm okay with that. Nick Cage is actually a really great actor.
Yeah.
I'm definitely okay with him.
Oscar award winning, man.
Yeah, it's true. Charles says Caine was quoted one time that he took every job because he was afraid of going broke.
Hey, man.
He got some great roles, though.
Not going to shame anybody for freaking working.
Mama Margaret's on the chat today. She says, good morning, handsome fellows.
What is up? All right, so we've got brand new Foo Fighters, Making a Fire, Avenged Sevenfold Nightmare, and then, in theory, joined in studio by Mac.
In
from
theory?
6ix9ine. Ain't here yet.
She said she left at like 8:12 this morning. That's more than enough time.
Obviously takes 3 hours to get here from Pooler.
So you watched How I Met Your Mother, right?
Yes, I did.
So you know they're doing like a follow-up series, right? How I Met Your Father.
Yeah.
It's starring Hilary Duff, and they've just announced the full cast.
Okay. Anybody else known or?
Let's see. She'll act alongside Veronica Mars actor Chris Lowell,
Okay.
Grownish actress Francia Reza,
Okay.
The Royals actor Tom Ainsley, Space Force actress Tien Tien, and the Life of Pi actor Suraj Sharma.
Okay.
Lowell will play a musician named Jesse who helps pay the bills as an Uber driver. I don't know. I don't really care. I mean,
It's one. I mean,
do we care about this follow-up? Do we need this?
is it needed? No. I mean, I think the premise of How I Met Your Mother I always thought was fun. You know, I thought it was a unique way to do something, and I think, I think it could be cool to see a different spin on it. So I'm not against it. I really like the show, and it's funny because I love the show, but I hate the lead character. Ted Mosby is one of the worst television characters ever. It's the supporting cast that carried that show. I mean, and it's tough to call him a supporting cast because it was really an ensemble. But I mean, you know, he was the guy meeting the mom. So I mean, technically, I would say he's the lead, but such an annoying character.
Charles says, let's have Mama Margaret do Chicks on Dudes. Love it.
Next time she visits, and it's a Wednesday.
Yeah, if Mama Margaret was ever in Savannah on a Wednesday, she does not live in the Savannah area.
Yeah.
But if she did, I would 100%. I'd actually let them tag team it.
That's fine. Mama Margaret, if you're ever in on a Wednesday, are you willing to come to studio for Chicks on Dudes?
No, that's not even a question. She'll do it.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, and here's the thing,
be
too.
respectful.
It'd be like Step Brothers, too. Hello, lady. Oh, they both have to dress up in tuxedos.
That's a great idea, Charles. Great idea.
Yeah, that's a good one. You know, I think there's a week coming up here where Mac won't be in on a Wednesday. We'll need to find a fill-in for Chicks on Dudes.
Okay. Mac said, I'm about to pull in. She said that a few minutes ago.
So. Okay.
Obviously learned well from getting pulled over for, using her phone in the car.
Yeah, that she's done really well.
Really well. All right, so a minute and a half left in the Foo Fighters. Avenged Sevenfold Nightmare is coming up. Chicks on Dudes, Marshall's Music News, last show of the week.
So they're doing a follow-up to Sonic the Hedgehog, the one that came out in February of 2020.
Yeah.
The new sequel's coming out pretty quickly. I don't have the exact date yet, but they're working on the second film. And if you know the Sonic franchise, there's Sonic and there's Knuckles and there's Tails. Apparently, Knuckles is going to be voiced by Bloodshot, I think is his name, from Suicide Squad.
Okay.
It's going to be voiced by Idris Elba.
I love him, man. He's a great actor.
That's going to be an interesting voice.
Mama Margaret, don't worry. We have a delay. We'll make sure it's on. My finger will be by the button. And this is radio. So, tend to say what you mean to me when I say perfect fit. We just invited your mom to sit in for Chicks on. Okay, good. Just making sure.
Am I? The world may never know.
Let Tony Tuggs fill in for Mac. Tony
Tony Tuggs. Charles, I think you're looking for an ass beating this morning.
When is Charles not looking for an ass beating?
Good
I feel
Lord.
like Tim Janier could vouch for that.
All right, top of the hour. I'm going to pause us for a second so I can get us the delay set up, guys. Be right back. All right, we're good.
Max says I can't shoot her in the face with the fart gun because she washed her hair today.
No, and I'm pretty sure Clinique Happy perfume does not smell all that great with fart blaster-ness.
How cool is that gun, though? I put it right up there.
It looks like something off of Despicable Me.
Yeah.
You should get Jake with it as soon as he walks in.
You know what? I thought about it.
You should. You should totally do it.
I'll show you how to
we
use
probably need to hide it first. Like put it. He doesn't watch.
it. His eyes are so tiny, he can barely see.
I could put it right.
Jake's not awake yet.
Yeah.
Wham.
You're fine.
Yeah. So it's easy. So pull back the plunger on the back, and then there's like a little squirt bottle thing.
I don't like that
on the
word.
front. You don't like squirt bottle?
Nah, I like
Squirt.
bottle. I don't like the first
Squirt.
one.
What's your favorite soda that's citrusy, that's not Sprite? Cotter, what's your favorite?
Squirt.
Squirt. Yes. How many Q's are in Squirt?
Not enough. There should be,
that's what I thought.
There should be multiple Q's in Squirt. Squirt's underrated.
You think?
It's an underrated soda.
Yeah. Do you think if you're a longtime Squirt fan, you just ask for the Yo, throw me an dude. I got your bro.
Nah, I think I gotta go full on Squirt every time.
Squirt?
Yep, Squirt.
Wow.
Squirts. Yeah.
In other news, apparently I walked 7,000 steps yesterday.
Cool.
Don't remember that.
Proud of you.
Took a 3-hour nap yesterday. I don't know.
You know, naps actually any longer than I think a 20-minute sleeping period is not considered a nap.
I don't understand that.
We
That's
looked-
just
we
enough
looked
to
it
tick
up.
you off.
We looked it up.
I still refer to it as a nap though.
A 3-hour nap, though?
Oh, they're delicious.
Delicious. Every time Jake passes Chick-fil-A, he says the same thing. They're delicious.
3 minutes.
Rhett says Jake Thompson can fill in. He identifies as a chick, right? Well, we all do when we do the segment. Charles says, hello, Mac, our ray of sunshine.
Good morning.
How
How was the watermelon wave?
The watermelon wave was delightful.
So, was there a difference between that and Hawaiian shaved ice?
Yes, watermelon wave is way better than the shaved ice one. I found that and another flavor at Target. They're not at Kroger. You have to go to Target.
Target's expensive.
Target's expensive. Not when you're making $1,500 a show like us.
Must be nice. I had mimosa this morning. Not an actual mimosa, I wish, but
You
the
should have.
flavor mimosa.
I agree, Charles. Tony would be a good fill-in.
Tony would be interesting.
Yeah. No, I agree. Yeah.
I don't know. We'll have to figure out what week are you gone? It's coming up soon, right?
Nah, it's the end of September. The last weekend of September into the first weekend of October, so that week.
Okay. Well, yeah, we'll need to figure out a fill-in before then.
All right. Got about 2 minutes.
Do you have any suggestions on a fill-in for Chicks on Dudes?
Tony's a good one.
One that's not named Tony.
I mean, I could always call in, but what good is that?
No, we're not going to have you call in.
Yeah.
You're on vacation. You could just watch Chicks on Dudes.
Yeah, we'll be watching.
Critiquing whoever fills in.
Have you read the questions yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, that's why I was laughing at the second one. Second one's pretty good.
You want to go? You want to take the first one, or
Yeah, I'll
want me
take
to?
the first
Okay.
Oh, Jesus. I just saw one word, and I feel uncomfortable.
I feel uncomfortable.
It's a valid question.
Well.
I like to think so. All right, guys, we're a little less than a minute from jumping on the air with the first question. Questions.
Let's do just the first one for the first break.
Sure thing.
Since the third one's probably not going to be overly long, so we'll do 2 and 3 second break.
Oh no, I think we could really dive into that one.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my God, my stomach is growling.
Did you eat this morning?
No, I didn't.
Did you work out this morning?
No, I didn't.
Okay. What would you say you'd done this morning?
Woke up.
Nice.
I washed my hair.
Congratulations.
Took the dog out.
Those are all positives.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right, guys. I'll be right back. Good morning. Thank you for hanging out. It is the Cotter and Marshall Show. We are joined in studio by Mac from Bob 1069. Good morning, Mac.
Good morning.
Morning, Mac.
Morning.
All right, you can email the show for Chicks on Dudes. If you have a question for Mac, this is your opportunity to ask a question. Maybe you can't ask somebody face-to-face. You want to remain anonymous. Question number 2 today is tailor-made for Chicks on Dudes.
Scared.
This is why this segment exists.
I love it.
I think it's one of the best questions we have ever received.
Okay.
But we're going to start with question number 1. Mac, are you ready?
Yes.
All right. Good morning, chicks. What does it mean when a girl doesn't accept my Instagram follow request or follow back, but answers my DM? I'm confused on what to expect. It's making me very anxious, and I'm losing sleep over it. It's been 6 months.
Ooh.
Get a life? I don't know. It's been 6 months. You're losing sleep over that? That's just not
It sounds like,
my wheel there.
Mac, right? This dude's the side chick, right?
Yeah.
She won't accept his friends, so she doesn't want anyone to know they're friends.
It's like she wants him there, but doesn't want him there.
Yeah. This is dude, you're a side chick.
This is where me being old comes into play, because I don't understand all the etiquette when it comes to social media anymore.
Sure,
Right.
sure.
I mean, who cares, man? Who cares? She doesn't follow you back. She didn't accept the request. She DM'd you. You're obviously talking. Let it go. I mean, if you're going to lose sleep over it for 6 months, you got an issue.
Guys, we love to be loved, okay? We do. As a species, as a gender, guys love to be loved. He just wants some clarification on his relationship. Now, I don't know what they're doing outside of Instagram, but he apparently really needs this follow back, or at least follow request approved. But I honestly feel like he is the side hoe in this
I was going to
relationship.
say, are we sure he's not a female? Because this sounds very female-ish.
So let's clarify. You're representing the younger generation, Mac.
Sure.
So what is
Also females.
I don't know about
what is the etiquette when it comes to social media like this? So I mean, if somebody shoots you, the request, the follow, doesn't follow back. I mean, does that actually have any meaning or standing with kids today or younger people today? Because to me, it's like, okay, I don't care.
I don't care. I mean, that's honestly speaking. I don't know how to really. I don't know what kind of answer we're shooting for here, because I'm part of this generation. I really don't think I am.
Okay.
But I wouldn't care. You want to talk to me, DM me, that's fine. How about putting your crap on private? That way that she doesn't DM you anymore.
Well, I think he wants the DMs, doesn't he?
He definitely.
He wants the DMs.
Yeah.
This is so weird. He's a girl.
No, I mean, I agree, Marshall. I think he is definitely, if that's where this relationship is, we don't know, because I'm guessing if there was a sexual relationship here, it would have been included in this.
Yeah, it would have been if it was a guy, the
Yeah.
first thing he brings up.
We're banging,
Yeah.
but she just won't accept my friendship. That would have been the first thing.
Mhm.
I don't know. I don't get it, man. I'm old. I'm sorry. I'm old. I'm a fuddy-duddy, whatever. But, dude, let it go.
Yeah, he's big time side hoe here. So rest in peace. Your thoughts and prayers, whatever.
Your hopes.
That
Goodbye.
ever becoming a boyfriend to this lady she is not into yet.
All right, we got 2 more questions for Chicks on Dudes. And like I said, question number 2, maybe my favorite question we've ever had, tailor-made. This is why this segment exists. We'll get to that question coming up after Evanescence. It's Better Without You, Cotter and Marshall Show, Rock 106.1. Okay.
So many buttons.
Questioning my life choices.
So can we talk about the field trip that we went on yesterday, or can we not talk about that yet?
Oh, screw it. I mean, I see yes, we could talk about it. Screw
Okay.
it. Because even if it doesn't happen, it doesn't mean anything. So there is a mysterious, pretty much set up radio station without the equipment, studios in this building that we didn't know about. I mean, this is a big building. We're in the same building as Taste of India, so there's multiple areas, multiple rooms and offices.
Right.
But upstairs, it's like it was this radio station set up and meant to be that nobody told us about.
So it's literally, so if anyone knows where Taste of India is, like on the corner of Mall and Hodgson, where the exact location of Taste of India is, like the second floor is this room that's set up to be a radio station. And it is literally, I mean, I'm looking at
right there. It's right there.
It's right there. So I think there's a chance we're moving into there over the next few weeks and months. So once again, we're getting another studio.
Yeah.
We're actually going to have a lot more studios to work with, but we'll have another studio to have all sorts of problems with.
Another challenge for Tim Janier. But no, it's if we would have known about this at the end of last year when we were busy condensing and moving into these studios that we have now, we would have gone right up to there.
Yeah.
Because you walk in and it's just like you're looking at 5 preset studios. You just got to put the equipment in.
So we're going to do a build out if we move into this place. Obviously, we got to put in equipment, make an equipment room, and move furniture and buy furniture and paint, put floors in, all that fun stuff. I have a request, and I don't think it's a bad one.
Okay.
And it's definitely not the dumbest thing I've ever said. How about this? Can we put in a dumbwaiter in from Taste of India to our floor? I order a mixed veggie with chicken, some Samoas, some chicken korma, and they dumbwaiter it up.
Yes.
I pay via an app. Let's go.
I like it.
Can we put a dumbwaiter in?
I mean, they've got a full bar. So it's like, White Russians made it sound tasty one day. Dumbwaiter, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yes. I think we should.
So not the worst idea ever.
No, I may be one of the best.
That's what I thought.
Power ranking your ideas?
Top 5?
Top 3. Top 3. Next to the fart gun.
Right, well, the fart gun's an all-timer.
All right,
It's
guys.
going to get lost in the move.
We got about a minute left.
Don't say things you don't mean. This new space twice as big as what we have now.
Yeah.
People would not have to have an office in the studio.
I like it.
Yeah.
I mean, there would be like a general space. It'd be like a pit. Like when we used to have the pit here, be a general space for everybody to have like a desk and computer. But it wouldn't be in the studios, which would be nice.
But I never work here anyway. I would just leave.
I don't think I saw you at all yesterday.
I didn't see you or Jake yesterday. Jake walked by my office like 4 times looking for Cotter. And he didn't say a word to me anytime.
That's rude.
Yep.
All right, guys, we'll be right back.
It's Jake.
Chicks on Dudes. This is your chance to ask a question of Mac from Bob 1069. Maybe a question you can't ask somebody face to face. You're a little embarrassed. You can remain anonymous. All you got to do is email your question, kmshow@rock1061.com. And this next question, Marshall, this is why this segment exists.
Right.
I think this is one of the most legit questions we've ever had for Chicks on Dudes.
This is like, once the segment began, we should have asked this question. This question should have been asked. This is a chicken or the egg type of situation.
I think it's a very fair question.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, let's dive right into it. Morning, Cotter, Marshall, and Mac. Hey, girls. We like to be referred to as chicks, please. Hey, girls. Do you not like watching lesbian porn like most of the boys don't like watching gay porn? For a very long time, I want to ask the question to someone, but I don't have any girls in my friend circle. Wow. What a humdinger of a question. Let's kick it off with Mac. Mac, what do you think? Once again, hey, girls, do you not like watching lesbian porn like most of the boys don't like watching gay porn?
Okay. All right. I'm going to say no. Just for like personal reference here.
Okay.
So you like watching lesbian porn or you don't?
Don't. No.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, as a chick, I love watching it.
I'm all for lesbian porn.
Yeah.
So okay. So it's gonna get weird, Mac.
Sure, because it hasn't already.
No, it's been normal so far up to this point. So is there a style of porn that you do enjoy watching?
That I would enjoy.
And just a heads up, your mother is
I
watching the
know.
live stream right now.
Hey, Mom. I don't have a preference. I guess if I I don't know. I can't put
No, all
myself in that situation.
All porn matters to her.
Yeah, I respect your outlook and being
You're
willing
putting
to,
words into my mouth. Okay.
being willing. That's a
Nope.
style of porn, I believe, too. So are the women though? I mean, not necessarily into the lesbian porn, like guys aren't in necessarily gay porn. You're just flat out.
I like watching 50 Shades of Grey, if that counts.
Right.
That counts. Yes.
That's pretty much
Nothing
porn.
but-
It's like
yeah.
Cinemax, softcore kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's
Sure.
softcore.
Yeah, sure. I can watch
It's a
that.
gateway drug into something
Right.
a little bit more hardcore.
So when you meet Mac, bring a whip with you. Yeah, that's the first thing you definitely need to do.
Mac, what's your safe word?
Hey, Mom.
Pineapple.
Did she just say, "Hey, mom"?
Hey, Mom.
That's what she said.
Oh, my
I asked her what's the
gosh.
safe word, and hey,
Mac.
Look, I didn't let you finish before I said, "Hey, Mom." This is very weird.
Whips and her safe word is Hey, Mom.
Wow,
Mac
this-
is a freak.
learning so much today.
Wow.
So much today.
All right,
I
Connor.
hate myself.
All right, Connor, we got one more question. You know what? You go ahead. You can do this question.
Here we go. Question number 3. Sup, chicks?
A guy definitely wrote this question.
Would you have sex with Rihanna for $1,000?
No.
Wait, am I paying her or is she paying me?
I don't know.
Wait, no, Mac?
No.
For $1,000?
No.
It's Rihanna.
No.
was it in
Exactly.
the lesbian porn? That answer shouldn't be that shocking.
What about, let's flip the coin. Mariah Carey,
No.
Whitney Houston,
No.
Cyndi Lauper,
No.
Katy Perry. Yeah, we found one.
All right.
Fireworks.
But yeah, that's just it. Am I getting paid for this? I don't
know.
This is a weird question.
Would you have sex with Rihanna for $1,000? That implies that I would get paid $1,000. I will answer once again as a chick. Yes.
Okay, fair enough.
Connor,
am I married? Because if I'm married, no, I'm not going to cheat on my wife for $1,000.
let's say this is like how Ludacris kind of drops it down. Yeah, Luda.
Okay.
He's got
Different area
he's got
codes.
hoes a different area code. So if you do have sex with Rihanna, it's in a different area code.
Oh, then yes, for
Then it's not
$1,000.
cheating.
You're going to give me $1,000.
Yeah.
Why
Connor-
not? I'm in.
Connor will do almost anything for $1,000
All right.
bucks.
$5, I'm in.
I'm going to go with a hard no.
All right. I just you're going to stick with that?
Yeah.
No?
But
All right.
Katy Perry, maybe.
And Katy Perry.
Right.
Yeah, I'll think about it.
All right, there we go.
There we go.
All right, if you got a question for Mac, hit us up with the email. It is kmshow@rock1061.com. Chicks on Dudes. Mac, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Mac.
Thank you.
All right, coming up next, Marshall's Music News. Cotter and Marshall, Rock 1061. Okay, let me back out of that. There we go.
Is it because Rihanna's too talented that you won't have sex with
I
her?
don't think I like her as a person.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah.
her personal choices or her just the way she looks, the way she
It
acts?
has nothing to do with the way she looks. Of course, I don't know Rihanna personally, so I really can't answer this. But from what I hear out of the media, no.
See you, Greg. Mama Margaret, I wish I would have seen where this comment came in. Nothing wrong with a little ... now and then.
What are you talking about?
I don't know.
I think she's talking about the candy. Or is that now and later?
I think it's now and laters.
Yeah. Anyway, no, I think she's just eating some candy for
Okay,
breakfast.
fair enough.
Yeah,
Sure.
That's definitely it.
I don't understand. Please text me and explain. Thank you.
Do you really want that text? I
yeah.
don't know if you do.
I mean, we've talked about weirder.
Why did your voice raise so high? Cotter, do you want me to do Megadeth, Slipknot, or Rammstein first?
Let's see, Megadeth, Slipknot, or Rammstein. Let's do either Rammstein or Megadeth, just because it gives us an option of something we don't normally play.
Let's go Rammstein. The story is it's girthy.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We'll play some Du Hast.
Girthy with a U, though, Mac. Just a heads up. Yeah. Here, I'll show you how to use it. No, I won't actually do it.
I don't like that.
There. Showing off the Fart Launcher 3000. We're going to use this for a future Torture Tuesday. So what's going to happen is when you use it, pull back the plunger, and then you press in this. This is the fart spray.
Well, loads it.
And the fart spray shoots this way. So it shoots on like towards the air. Once again, I did not press it. And
Right.
then you just shoot it. So let me get on camera. That's easy as that.
Smell it.
It's not great.
I don't like it.
It's not great.
It's not liquid ass bad, but it's. So I think that day. I think that day in the studio, I think what I may do is I'll have 2 cartridges, one normal fart spray,
Okay.
maybe like a third one, one liquid ass, and then one like a fragrance. Oh, Stacy Scott has
Oh, dear Lord.
perfume, and you'll get one of the 3. Oh, and that's maybe where we buy the wheel, right?
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, we were going to buy a wheel.
We should have a wheel anyway.
Yeah, we'll buy a wheel, and we'll have you spin it. We'll have you do it like a bunch of times.
Okay.
And then you'll just get powered out with whatever fragrance you hit.
Why is it me?
Because I already did the fart thing. I'm already the fart guy. It's your turn. You're a fart guy. You're a fart guy now.
Fair enough.
Remember, I did like the bar mat thing. I didn't complain. And you just decided that was me. Yeah, the fart thing is you.
Yeah, it was your turn though for that Torture Tuesday.
Well, you know what? It's your turn for
That's
this.
fair.
It's your turn for
That's
this.
For the record, you're not using my ass.
Right, liquids.
Oh, there we go. I get it. That's funny.
That's true.
I'm slow.
You already got that vacation brain. You're going on that little vacation. Here's the liquid ass that will be pouring into a
I love how the
fart gun
S's
cartridge.
are asses, which is just awesome.
I never noticed that. I honestly never
the
noticed
S's are
that.
asses. The A may be an ass too. I don't
It
know.
is. It's
Yeah.
a guy bent over.
That's pretty awesome.
It's kind of the quality entertainment you get with the Cotter and Marsh Show. No, in case you missed it, Torture Tuesday. First one's coming back on September 21st. We are doing the duel. This is something my brother-in-law sent me. So this is the duel. It is a Pocky one-chip challenge times 2. And essentially, Cotter and I would both put out a liquid beverage, and the first one to drink from said beverage would be the first loser.
All right, give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to get us out of delay. I'll be right back. Check. All right, you should be good to go.
All right, so Mama Margaret has responded. Turn Max mic on. So in regards to nothing wrong with the little now and then, she was actually referring to porn, is what Mama Margaret said.
Got the text message.
What are your thoughts on your mom watching porn, Max?
That's weird.
Is it just weird?
Weird. It's wrong. It's weird.
Wait, why is it wrong?
'Cause I don't like pictured it. Now I got a visual. I don't want that.
Visual what?
What you just said.
Your
What did I just say?
I can't say it. My dad would not be happy.
Wow.
with you knowing or with the
Both.
you don't know what they do when you're not around.
Yeah.
I don't want to know.
I mean, maybe it's
I'm out of the house. No.
some quality adult time.
I have had this conversation with her. My room is right next to. This was when I was living there. My room is right next to y'all's. Don't be doing that.
Don't be doing that.
It's their house.
They can have
Don't
sex
care.
anywhere they want. They can watch porn wherever they want. How about this? Since you moved out, they've probably done it in your room.
Please wash my sheets before I get home this weekend.
You know, probably afterwards, they had a nice, refreshing squirt.
That,
Talking about the soda.
The soda.
Okay, I'm just
Yes, the
checking.
grapefruit,
Just checking.
citrusy
I don't
beverage.
like this. I don't like this anymore.
Your dad's name is Roy?
Greg.
Greg. I don't know why I always think it's Roy.
Roy? Greg. Oh.
Can you just imagine Mama Margaret screaming,
No.
Greg, bring up a squirt. I'm parched from all the sex we had in Mackenzie's bedroom. I'm so parched.
You are my least favorite person
I'm
right
so
now.
dehydrated. I sweated through her sheets again. Bring him down or I have to go buy some detergent. Do we got any more pods? Oh, man.
You're a horrible person.
Oh, man. I thought you left forever. Oh, Christ. That was funny. You know, we have soundproof headphones you can put on for the rest of the show.
I don't think that's going to work for that.
Oh, that's good. Here, I'll put them away. Oh, wow.
Oh, the comments that I will get from Mom this afternoon.
Bring up the whole case. I'm so thirsty.
She don't talk like that.
You don't know. You don't know your mom. Good Lord. That was funny. kind of hellscape are you reading?
I don't know. It was some post from a radio station. That's funny.
Good Lord.
All right, we got about a minute 20.
All right, so first story up is going to be about Till Lindemann. He is the lead singer of Rammstein. He has partnered with some digital brokers called 12x12, and he's doing a series of limited NFTs, non-fungible tokens, which come along with some weird perks.
Okay.
Oh. Did you talk about the new show that Mike Flanagan is coming out with? He is the creator of the Haunting series.
No, I saw it. What is it called again?
Midnight Mass.
Midnight Mass, yeah. He said it's his favorite thing that he's ever done.
Gotta be good then, right?
You would think so?
Because Hill House and Bly Manor were both awesome.
I didn't like the second one as much as
it was too love story-ish.
Yeah. The first one was really good.
Yeah. First one probably is my favorite.
All right, guys, we'll be right back. Let's get into some Marshall's music news. Here's story number 1.
So Rammstein's Till Lindemann, he's the lead singer, has partnered with digital brokers 12x12 to offer a limited series of NFTs. NFTs are non-fungible tokens. Sometimes they're like gifts. Sometimes they're straight up pictures. Sometimes they're videos. It's kind of hard to explain what an NFT is. I could Google it and read the definition, but it's kind of
I still don't get it.
All things. Anyway, you essentially become owners of a picture that you could use in any manner and not get sued for it. Like how if we put up a picture of, let's say, Charles Barkley, and it was taken by Reuters, the photography service, we would get sued if we didn't get their permission or subscribe to their service. This is kind of the same idea. So he has put out a bunch of pictures of him in a famous Russian museum, dressed to the nines, but there's 4 total pictures that are for sale, and there's multiple copies of each one. One's for 1,000 rubles, I think is what Russia currency is. One's for 300, one's for 1,000, one's for 5,000, and then there's the 100,000 rubles package, which comes with an unreleased one-shot music video for the orchestrated version of Lindman's beloved town. This also comes with dinner with Lindemann, and it also covers the cost of your flights, accommodations, and a visa for both the buyer and one companion. There's 10 total for that. Now, once you buy it, it opens up a different portion of this website where you purchase it from, and it gives you all the information. It just feels like a secret society, the triangle on the back of your dollar bill, whatever that secret society is called, whatever that is.
New World Order?
Yeah, that's it, whatever. Yeah, NWO. Anyway, I just feel like that's kind of what this is, and it's weird, and I kind of want to do it.
So you said 100,000 rubles?
100,000 rubles.
That is $1,300 US.
Yeah, not too bad. So he has 10 of those available. And now he is going to sell a bunch of copies of each one of this. So if he sells out, he could make $1.5 million from everything he plans on selling.
Nice.
So he's got some money hopefully coming his way just for being the lead singer of Rammstein.
More of Marshall's music news coming up. Here is Du Hast. It's Rammstein. Rock 106.1.
Oof. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out on the show today. Once again, we are off Thursday and Friday from the live stream. Mm-hmm. Mac, who's texting you? Is your mom texting you?
My mother.
Uh-oh.
I said, I'm going to throw up now.
How funny would it be if you came home, because you're going home. When are you going home next?
Tomorrow after the event.
Okay, so you're going to go home to Alabama, wherever you're from. Mm-hmm. What if mom just had 3 cases of squirt in the fridge?
I don't know do I need to Google? I'm scared to Google this. I'm scared I'm going to get pinned as I've never heard of that before.
It's a soda.
All right.
Mama,
it
is legitly a soda.
Mama Margaret, go purchase 3 cases of squirt. Put 1 in Mackenzie's room, and then put the rest of the fridge open.
If I open up my mini fridge that is in my room,
there you go. Look at
home,
that.
It's just a grapefruit soda.
Okay. It looks like Sprite.
Go.
Or Meliella.
Go buy like $40 worth of squirt and put it all around the house, but then also open some cans and half empty them and put them in Mac's room.
I don't like you.
Why is there so many empty cans of squirt laying around? Then your dad, Roy, would just be very... His name's Roy now. I've decided.
That's funny. He's a mailman and a deacon. So you can see how weird this conversation is.
All right, about 2:20.
We're all heathens. We're all sin.
That's the perfect marriage, though. My mom is complete opposite from my dad. I don't know. I can't vouch for when they were younger, but it's just...
Megadeth or Slipknot up next, Cotter? Your call.
Let's go Slipknot.
Cool.
Do y'all follow, what's his name that played Ham on Sandlot? Kenna? Is it Patrick Kenna?
I don't.
His name is? Anyways, he posted this video on Instagram yesterday with his son, and he did the s'mores scene with his son. It's super cute, but it's super funny, too. I liked it.
I watched a little bit of the Sandlot the other night. It was on the Draft Room at Berwick. I was doing a bingo, and it was like on one of the televisions. And like one round exclusively, they were doing the whole baseball scene where they shot it over the wall and they had to get it from the dog and everything. And I was just so captivated from it. I was like doing one ball every 30 seconds. I was like, B12.
It is one of the greatest baseball movies ever, if not the greatest. I just love that movie.
We have 1 minute before we go back on the air.
Yep.
Cotter, power rank the best 3 baseball movies of all time.
So if I had to power rank, I would definitely go Sandlot. I think I'd put 1. I'd probably go Bull Durham at 2. Number 3,
Field of Dreams.
I don't know. I do like Field of Dreams.
What's the Tom Hanks?
League of Their Own. I'd probably go League of Their Own. I think that's a great movie. There's my 3. I mean, Field of Dreams. The Natural is good.
Robert Redford.
Yep.
Yeah.
Natural's good.
Speaking of another movie I haven't seen, we got a text message the other day where someone absolutely crushed me for not watching that video game war movie.
Oh yeah.
And Blazing Saddles.
Yeah. Blazing Saddles.
Was it Charles?
No, it was like it was some random texter. They texted in and was like, Marshall, I can't believe this.
You could never watch you could never make Blazing Saddles today, but man, is it good. All right, you got about 15 seconds. Be right back. Story number 2. Let's do it. Marshall's music news.
So the dude behind Slipknot, pretty much clown, Sean Crane, said that he will continue wearing a mask in public after the pandemic. Now, he made these comments to Forbes. Now he goes, but I'm not ever going to stop wearing a mask, COVID or not. Technically, doesn't he always wear a mask?
Yeah, I think so.
So I don't think it really changes much for him. He goes, I've been in the business for 25 years and people are filthy all over the world. So when I had to be in the studio and I was asked to put on a mask, it didn't bother me because it was business as usual. I mean, I'm glad at least the majority of the world has been profoundly open to the idea of, hey, when you're going to be out in public, there's a chance you can catch something like pneumonia or nasty cough or the flu. He goes, why not wear a mask just to protect yourself? We live in a filthy world, and we live in a world where people don't wash their hands or wipe their noses, and then they open the door, and then they touch it. He goes, I have 4 children, and I know what it's like to drop your kid off at the school and then come home sick, and then you're sick. So, you know what? Not actually the worst advice. I will not follow his mask forever policy.
Yeah.
I do love not wearing a mask, but I understand when masks are necessary, like during pandemics.
All right, one more story to go. We're talking Megadeth. It's up next. Cotter and Marshall, Rock 106.1.
Major League was another one. Ooh.
Oh, shoot, Major League.
Heath. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, it's hard power ranking when you don't have the list in front of you because you're going to forget something. Damn it. I may put Major League instead of League of Their Own.
I think I'll go Major League 1.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Number 1.
Oh, number 1.
Yeah, number 1.
I really can't argue with it, man. It is, God, it's a good movie.
Major League, Sandlot. I've never seen a League of Their Own.
Really? It's good. I mean, it's got a great cast. It's like Madonna, Tom Hanks, Gina Davis, Tank Girl. What's her name?
Lori Petty.
Rosie O'Donnell. It's a great
movie for real. That goes back to like, well, you wouldn't watch it, but like Steel Magnolias, Fried Green Tomatoes. It's just really good.
Honestly,
Awesome.
I thought about this when we were doing Chicks on Dudes earlier. Mac is a 29-year-old woman in like a 63-year-old
It's true.
woman's body. Like she's just, yeah, it's like
63 and a 29-year-old.
Yeah. It's a lot of math.
Yeah,
Figure it
I was
out.
like, wait a
no,
second.
it's a 69. 69. It's a 29-year-old mentality in like a 63-year-old woman. Something like that. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is,
What
Mac,
are you trying to say? I don't look 63.
Mac has the sensibilities of a 63-year-old
There you
woman.
go.
Okay.
That's what I'm trying to say. Sorry, it's late in the show. Shut up.
42 was a very good one, too. It was about Jackie Robinson.
I haven't seen that one.
Ryan says Angels in the Outfield.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that one.
Laura, is Christopher Lloyd in that?
Yes.
Is he the angel? An angel?
Is Air Bud basketball or baseball?
Both.
Air Bud is, it started out basketball, but I think he transferred into other sports.
I've never seen it. I'm going to go ahead and put it on my top 5.
Multi-sport athlete. Is
I just
Air
love,
Bud.
I love dogs that could do stuff they can't do.
Moneyball was good because it was a good movie and it's got Brad Pitt in it.
Mm-hmm.
Based on real
Jonah
stuff. Yeah.
Let's get back to this whole David Schwimmer thing. I say go for it because it would complete my dreams of the whole Ross and Rachel thing.
Now,
I don't see it happening because she can't keep a boyfriend, but I think that's her decision, which I'm not knocking it.
did you go to the Friends Museum yet?
I'm going Saturday.
There it is. There it is. I knew it was coming up soon.
So what type of stuff are you checking out at the exhibit?
So they have different rooms set up like the sets that they used. There's even
legit sets or remade sets?
they're remade.
Okay.
But they have a Central Perk coffee stop thing that I'm going to check out. And they have all 18 pages front and back that Rachel wrote to Ross hanging on the wall.
Okay.
They have, if you saw the episode where Joey wore all of Chandler's clothes.
Yeah. Nope.
I hated that episode, by
Really?
the way. I've watched it too many times. That's what it is.
Fair enough.
Well, I've watched all of them way too many times. But they have that set up where you can just walk up next to it and it looks like you're wearing all of Chandler's clothes.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah. I think it lasts like maybe 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Is your mom going with you?
No.
Oh, you're not going by yourself, are
No.
you? Okay. That's
This is
weird.
the ex-boyfriend?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you're going with your ex-boyfriend?
Yeah, Mama Margaret brought that up, I think, last time.
Oh.
And I wish she would continue that conversation and give y'all the half the conversation she had with me, not the half that puts me out on blast, which I think
You do
we were
you.
wrapping
I
up
don't
last
care.
time.
No, I mean, we care.
Well, I care. I mean, but she can go
Yeah.
out with her ex-boyfriend. That doesn't bother me.
No, we're just going to bring it up a lot.
I got onto her about it. I said, yeah, thanks for throwing me up under the bus. And she said, no, there's nothing wrong with it. You guys are friends. I said, okay, how about saying that instead of she's going with her ex in all capital letters?
Well, because she's hoping. I don't know. She like this ex?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You going to get back with him, you think?
I don't know. Possible.
Oh, there's a chance?
Mhm.
Uh-oh.
You gotta just be careful. You're going to be on a Friends high. And I mean the TV show.
Oh, I went and visited him and we were fine.
No. But you're going to the Friends thing. You're going to be on a Friends TV show.
A lot of emotions.
But we're definitely on a break. So. See what it is.
Wait. Are you on a break or are you broken up?
No, we're broken up.
That was a Friends reference.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
I need for you to watch a couple of episodes.
I'd
just
rather
a
not.
couple.
I'll pass.
I'm going to give you a list of 3 episodes that you need to watch.
If you beer bong a squirt soda right now, at this very moment,
Man,
Liquid's got to take off. Liquid, see you later. Mama Margaret, so I'm guessing does she like this ex? Nope.
Oh.
okay. Would you rather this ex or the ex before that?
Maybe you could just meet someone new.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
You know, there's other
Not in
people.
this day and age.
There's other people on this planet.
Look, I liked being on lockdown during the pandemic. I didn't mind it whatsoever.
We got about 4 minutes. Rise Against No Regeneration, then into the final break of the show.
Final break of the show for the week.
That is true.
We're off Thursday and Friday. We'll be back next Monday. Full week of shows.
I'll be an emotional wreck this weekend.
Yeah, you will.
We'll share any stories of me bawling like a.
Try to get ask Dana to take video of you if you cry.
If I cry, sure. It might be hard because she might be going.
That's
by
fine.
herself. The
That's
video's
fine.
just shaking.
As long as we get one solid frame.
Both of us is sobbing.
Yeah.
Is this your youngest child?
It is. Yep.
Yeah, you're definitely gonna cry.
So because she's more emotional than my oldest. The oldest, when we dropped him off at school, was like, all right, see you guys later, and it was just like it was fine. This one is.
So this is the kid you like,
I like them both,
right? But not equally.
I like them both, but no,
not equally.
Ella is more emotional, so by her being more emotional is gonna make me more emotional. It's gonna make Dana more emotional. So that's
Maybe you can get really drunk before your last goodbye.
Yeah, that is kind of could happen because move in is Friday morning, and then she is something called Lead Hogs, Razorbacks, whatever. So Lead Hogs is this group because she wants to be an RA, for moving forward. So you have to join
a registered asshole.
Yes. Mm-hmm. So she's hopefully can learn from you.
Yeah.
And so she is going to
just watch the show.
She's joining this group, and they have some sort of meeting on Friday. So Dana and I are going to go out and drink because there are a handful of breweries in the area. So there's a really good chance we just get loaded. And then
when's the last time you see her? Saturday morning or Friday?
I don't know. Chances are Friday. It depends on how early we get up to leave on Saturday because it's 14 hours. I'd like to be out the door by like 6.
Mm-hmm.
But if Dana wants to go see her in the morning, we'll go see her in the morning. But it could be Friday night.
You're definitely seeing her in the morning.
We'll probably see her in the morning.
Mama Margaret says anyone breaking baby's heart is not cool. Oh, your ex-boyfriend's still in trouble.
Man, I've gotten past that.
Your mom hasn't.
Your mom's kind of holding on to it.
Clearly.
All right, got about 2 minutes, guys.
So when is the next time that you'll see her?
Christmas.
What?
No, that's
Really?
not true. That's not true.
No, I'm going in September.
Yeah.
I'll see her in September.
Okay,
I'm
that's
going
not
for a
bad.
family weekend. Dana will not be able to go for that. But for Thanksgiving, I think she's going to go to Austin and spend time with my aunt and uncle there.
Okay.
So, yeah.
How long of a trip is it to Austin from Arkansas?
I don't remember. It's shorter.
It's shorter than
It's
16
shorter.
hours? Yes.
So y'all are driving to Arkansas.
Yeah, we're driving this go round, and I'm flying when I go back in September.
That's a good idea.
Fayetteville to Austin is an 8-hour drive.
Good
8.5
Lord,
hour
still?
drive. Yeah.
Okay.
But she'll fly, or she can take a train from Fayetteville to Austin. So she may do that, and she'll spend there. So yeah, it'll be Christmas.
Okay.
And then I don't know if we'll see Keith then or not. I don't know if he's actually got work and stuff. So I don't know when we'll see Keith next.
I would like to visit Austin. I've never been.
You should go. It's awesome. It's a great place. I will be there in October. Oh, speaking of, Stevie Nicks dropped out of ACL and all of her shows for this year, so she will not be doing.
No way, really?
Yeah, she dropped.
That makes it easy. I want to go to one day of the Shaky Knees Festival.
She basically says, look, getting a little bit older. Just want to make sure I'm safe so I can perform in the future. So I am canceling all my, she had 5 shows this year.
Yeah, I really wanted to see her too.
I didn't see them say Music Midtown or whatever it is.
Shaky Knees.
Shaky Knees in specific, but I'm assuming that's one of them.
Yeah, she was supposed to headline Friday night
Yep.
of the Shaky Knees Festival. Let's see.
I went to Shaky Knees.
All right, guys, we'll be right back. All right, one more time before we get out of here for the week. Marshall's music news.
So Megadeth has officially completed the recording of its long-awaited 16th album.
16?
It's the 16th album. It's titled The Sick, The Dying, and The Dead. Now on Instagram, Dave Mustaine, who's very on the regular of posting there, said, sending the album in for mixing, final step. I can't wait to play the new songs for you out live in concert. So there you go. Megadeth has officially set up with their new album. Now, if you remember earlier this year, Dave Ellefson, who is the bassist or was the bassist of Megadeth, came into some situations where a girl accused him of setting her up or grooming her as a child. All of his bass tracks were removed from the album, and they've recorded new bass tracks. They have not told us yet who actually is going to be the new bass player of Megadeth, but that is the latest news of Megadeth. Pretty exciting stuff. I'm excited to hear some new stuff from the guys.
All right, we're not in studio or on the stream. Tomorrow we'll have a best of tomorrow and Friday. I am moving my youngest daughter to Arkansas, going to college. So if you had to say percentage-wise of if I will cry this weekend,
You specifically.
Me, yes.
Not specifically or Atlantically, but
yes.
specifically.
What would you say?
I'm going to go 85.79%. You'll most likely cry.
My youngest is moving out, going to college. I give myself 100%. But we'll tell you how it went on Monday. That's when we're back. So enjoy the rest of the week, guys. Connor and Marshall Show. Rock 106.1.
All right, guys. As you just heard, we're off Thursday and Friday from the live stream, but best ofs will be played on the air. Hopefully you check those out. If not, next week, full lineup of shows. Got new bits to premiere next week as well. Excited for that. Mac will be back next week for Chicks on Dudes. Another beer for breakfast will happen. We'll have Nick from Brewdog in that Friday. So you guys have a great rest of your day, great rest of your week, and we'll see you 6 a.m.